The usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Robert in Taylorsville appreciates the...
In
Taylorsville.
In Taylorsville.
We don't care what Roger appreciates. We just care that he's in Taylorsville.
It's Robert, not Roger.
Oh,
It's important that you know that it's Robert.
no. What's important is that it's Taylorsville. Nothing else about what you say is important. When you do
Nothing
that.
else about what I say?
When
Wow.
you do that moment,
Wow.
that's your thing that you have to do at the top of every hour, and the only thing is important is that it's Taylorsville.
Bill, I'm just reaching out to our listeners and making sure
I'm
they're...
sure that's what it is. Why Girls on Film today?
Well, Katie and I will get more into this later when we tell you about our girl date at the movies.
I know that he sings these songs under his breath as he's working, right?
But Katie and I went to see Bone Temple last night. And the movie opens with this song. So
it does.
It's not. I don't think
with Duran Duran.
this isn't giving anything away.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Girls on Film, the third single by the English pop rock band Duran Duran, released July 13th, 1981. There's a really, actually, some, usually music critics are kind of, but this, I thought this was good. The critic in The Guardian, now he wrote this in 2024, so he ranked this as Duran Duran's greatest song.
Really?
It remains the most exciting thing they ever made. Its choppy, distorted guitar as close as they ever got to achieving their original Chic meets the Sex Pistols blueprint. And that kind of, you think about Duran Duran, and maybe they even said that's kind of what they wanted to do. We want to be a chic version of the Sex Pistols. I don't know if they ever said that, but I thought that was a great description of the band. And he says he thinks it's their greatest song, and it's certainly been used a lot. And then there's an analysis of the music of the. Which I think is very good. You can go read.
Well,
that
that
for
makes me
yourself.
happy.
A lot of covers of Girls on Film, and it says here the song's a night version also made an appearance in 2012 video game Sleeping Dogs. I don't know what the night version is of Girls on Film, and then the song also appeared in a 2025 Christmas advertisement for Boots. In the UK, I believe Boots is
They're like a CVS,
yeah, like a
pharmacy.
Pharmacist. They made it for a Christmas advert for Boots in the UK, featuring Puss in Boots. And I don't think I'd care to speculate on what that is. Is this it? Is this the night version?
This is the night version.
See how it's.
This should be in a club because it's the night version. That's when clubs happen. I don't know that from being there. I just have read it in books.
It's just what I've heard.
Yeah,
Let me scoot in a bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just a dance.
Disco-ier.
Yeah.
Midnight Oil has done a version of the song.
Really?
Yeah. Midnight Oil covered it, which I find that hard to believe.
Here's Mindless Self-Indulgence.
I don't like it as much. What is this?
Billy Preston.
What?
Yeah.
Billy Preston? Really?
Yeah.
No, he was kidding you.
See them walking hand in hand across the bridge at midnight.
Oh,
Well,
I don't mind.
yeah.
I don't mind
I
this.
think it's great.
As the lights flashing out are so bright.
Yeah, I don't mind this.
And walk right out to the four-line track. There's camels rolling on my back.
This is great.
And a sense of rhythm humming in the frenzy all the way down the back.
Oh.
Can you find Midnight Oil? I just can't quite feature them doing that song.
Yeah, I'm
Billy
not.
Preston. That's so hilarious. Just that he would want to do that.
Night mix. Mixtape. Duran. Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Maybe they did it live or something.
Let's see if there's any. There are a bunch of people here that they mentioned that I don't really know.
Uh-oh. Gina.
What? Who is it?
I think I know. No, not who I thought it was.
Hang on. Here we go.
Oh, it is Wesley Willis.
I didn't know Wesley did covers.
I didn't
thought
know.
he was all original. On her back.
Down her back. An incessant rhythm is humming in a frenzy all the way to the spine.
Wesley.
Hey, we go to the chorus.
Girls on film. Girls on film.
Go get him, Wesley.
It's film.
Girls on film.
Film.
Girls on film.
Film. Wesley, that's actually a band he formed called the Wesley Willis Fiasco.
Really? Because it was usually just him, like in a Casio keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, he got sort of popular and well known.
Did he sell out, Bill? Did Wesley
Well,
Willis
He
sell
sold
out?
out.
I
man.
think some people sold him out. Some people got a hold of him and said, "Let's put you a band together for you."
Wesley Willis. Go down a Wesley Willis hole today if you pick Duran or Wesley Willis. Go down one of them today.
I would pick Wesley Willis. Much stranger.
Fast Cars, Slow Cars. That's and Alanis Morissette. Those are good songs by Wesley.
Wesley Willis has a greatest hits album.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
Wesley Willis became famous for greeting his fans with a headbutt. This left him with a distinctive permanent scar on his or bruise on his forehead.
Wow.
Batman got on my nerves. He was running me amok. He ridiculed me, calling me a bum. I whooped Batman's ass. I whooped Batman's ass. I whooped Batman's ass. I whooped Batman's ass.
Can we just do this today?
Wesley Willis,
Wesley Willis.
in Chicago, Chicago guy. He died due to complications of leukemia in Skokie, Illinois, at the age of 40.
Oh.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
But Wesley Willis had schizophrenia, and he always encountered demons, he said.
Of course he did. All right.
All right, we take a break here?
Yep.
Let's do it. We'll come back in a few minutes with your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number to call and check in with the Radio from Hell show. We like to hear from you in the morning, and that's a way to do it on the telephone. 877-602-9696, or you can text us 33986. Enjoying a delicious piece of German chocolate cake pie.
Exactly.
That's kind of weird, Travis. This is Travis the Pieman here.
Hi, everybody.
German chocolate cake pie.
Exactly.
We have an official pieman for the
Yes.
Radio from Hell show.
Gina, by the way, I brought you your pie.
Oh,
It's a pie in a box.
it's the McDonald's.
Baked
It's the
apple.
pie that she will eat.
We know she'll eat that.
It's
You're
the
missing
one,
out.
It's the one thing I have in common with Donald Trump. Is
You're missing out. This is delicious.
It's delicious. It really is, Travis.
and also, Gina, since I couldn't get you pie, I got you something else.
what? Well, you got me pie right there.
Travis has got an.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis has been making stickers.
Remain Seated podcast stickers.
Uh-huh.
I
Got the
love
graphic
it.
offline, was able to kind of jury rig a setup for it. So you've got some for the computer, for the laptop, for your car, whatever you want to do.
I love it. Thank you.
Travis,
problem.
is it an Etsy store? Or where
Yeah,
is
it's an
it?
Etsy store called
store.
Pieman Graphics, or if you search Pieman Graphics on Twitter, it now pulls up links that'll take you right where you need to go.
You know, Gina, that those stickers have beard hair in them.
Do they?
Yeah, probably.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
not going to eat them.
I try to pick them out, but picking out the beard hair makes it artisanal.
This pie has beard hair in it, and it's delicious. It's just delicious.
Well, my boys helped me with this one, and the 11-year-olds.
Yeah, Travis
further on.
Travis sells stickers on his Etsy site. It's,
That's awesome.
He's been selling Geek Show stickers.
Now, Travis, you it's Pi Day,
Right.
What do you know about the mathematical symbol of pi? Anything?
It's the magical number that lets you calculate many things in geometry. The time that they actually celebrate it today, or at least the big math geeks celebrate it today, is today at 1:59 p.m. because then you get 3.14159, which are the first numbers of pi.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
It's really you can get really geeky on this.
So there's going to be math geeks at the bar at that time?
At that exact time, they'll all raise a glass and they'll be good. Woo! And I mean, and there's little math things they come up with too, where they say that since there's 360 degrees in a circle, if you go to the 359th position of pi, there's 360 right there.
If I understood math better, apparently it is this magical thing that you can calculate all kinds of things.
It's an exact proportion that they figure is like a magic number throughout the universe. It helps things work. But we kind of adopted it too, is instead of just being pi as in the number, it's pi as in pie. Also, pizza today is big. I think Pie Pizzeria usually does some kind of special thing, or all the other pizza chains will do something special. I don't recognize the National Pie Day that they had back in January. Or February.
We tried to call you out on that day, and
it's just like Valentine's Day. It's a setup day where big pastry comes out and wants to sell pie.
Big pastry.
Big pastry.
Big pastry. They tried to co-opt it.
Exactly.
Right.
There's
Screw
only
those
two
guys.
pie holidays that I celebrate, and that is Pie Day and Pie and Beer Day on the 24th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because nothing's better than a fresh raspberry pie and a Pilsner.
Now, Travis, I know you also have you lost your job some time ago. I don't know what you weren't fired, but it was a.
Yeah. I'm no longer employed.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm looking for anything that's either integration or
what is
implementation.
integration?
I do a lot of software.
Okay.
And basically it's taking large groups of software pieces or hardware pieces and putting it together for major companies.
Okay.
So I do integrations, implementation, support. So
if
knows something?
anybody
Cool.
has something like that and wants an employee that can bring pie on potluck day,
see?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lots of pie.
that's
He's a great pie maker, and he knows how to do big software jobs. Travis, how do they get a hold of you?
They can just email me at travislynnjohnson@gmail.com.
And Raul down on the border sent us in the chat room a picture of one of your Trump stickers on his computer, I think.
Yeah, I have a copy of the balloon Trump. The big balloon that they were
the
running
big
around
fat
England, and they brought it over to Los Angeles and into New Jersey. Yeah, I sell those on the site too.
Pieman Graphics.
Well,
All right.
thanks. I just
Delicious.
devoured the pie. One slice is enough. It's very sweet, but man, it's delicious. Thank you, Travis.
No problem at all. Have a good one.
Have a good pie day.
You too.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
We'll start the show officially and then go to your check-ins if you've a mind to do them. The number to call is 877-602-9696. You can chat with us a little bit in the morning, don't you think that'd be nice to do? You can also text us at 33986. Do we have
No,
a spa?
no.
Okay.
No?
So, well. What? Okay, I'm going home.
Might as well.
Yeah. Let's see. The moon is 22.4% of full. It's a waxing crescent moon. The moon will rise today at 10:11 a.m., today being Friday. It's the 23rd day of January in the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Pie Day. Celebrate all of the wonderful things about pie. And I mean the
dessert.
the food, the thing to eat. You know, there are...
This isn't the math holiday.
No. Just as there are dog people, and there are cat people, there are pie people, and there are cake people. Now, I'm mainly a pie person. So I say I pie people. But, you know, if somebody put a piece of cake in front of me, I'm not going to turn it away. It's National Rhubarb Pie Day specifically. I think they think that rhubarb needs its
A little bump.
Yeah, it needs its help. It needs help.
It does.
It's really good if it's done right, but nobody does it.
More
much.
sugar. That's the answer.
Yeah.
More sugar.
It's a Sticky Toffee Pudding Day. I had sticky toffee pudding at Christmas time for the first time ever.
For the first time ever?
Yep, never had it, and
delicious.
my kid made it, and it's just great. And it's also Maternal Health Awareness Day.
Oh.
Not Mental Health Awareness Day, as Frank Christ handed me a list of actors when we do.
Yeah.
Frank,
Oh,
and
no.
he handed me a list of actors. And it was Mental Health Awareness Day, so it's actors who are in movies about mental health,
Not maternal
not
health.
maternal health.
Well.
There's a lot of maternal health movies out there.
Yeah,
There
I
is.
mean, I'm sure Frank could have done it. He just misread the list, I think.
There's a lot of them. Actually, this year's Oscar candidates, lots of maternal health movies. You could have done a whole Frank Christ with just this year's.
Yep. If you sense a rhythm humming in a frenzy all the way down your spine, that means it's time for an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Is Carrie Jackson right there. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
It's me, Bill Allred. Hello. Hi, Bill Allred. I realize that the shirt I was wearing yesterday is almost identical to the shirt I'm wearing today. It is, in fact, a different shirt.
It happens every day with
But
me.
it's... Yeah, that's true. You always look like you're wearing exactly the same shirt.
I am.
Gina Barberi, right over there.
I have 5 long-sleeve Gap black T-shirts.
That's the way to do it. Katie for short is our fine producer in the booth behind me there. There's Dawson with some habanero gummy bears that he was trying to peddle off to me. No, I don't want one. No.
Well, it's nice of him to offer. Why are you rude about it?
I'm not... Because I think he's offering poison is what it is. And then there's, of course, the dog. Vax is there doing his job, sleeping in the studio, in the producer's booth. Okay, check-ins, 877-602-9696 or 33986. No one has availed themselves of the phone lines.
All right. Let's see. John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Big T checking in, driving to Lehigh. Happy Friday. The weekend's finally here.
Good morning, Big T.
Let's see. My father-in-law played guitar in a Duran Duran cover band in the 80s.
I love that.
He said he would fall asleep while playing that song. The weekend is finally here. G-Man, Mr. G-Man here and present. Tasha in North Ogden. Is it time to drink with Jimmy? I thought you meant I thought you meant the weather when you said dry January. Get it?
Oh yeah.
'Cause we got no
'cause
snow.
It's dry,
Yeah.
and it's I think we're not going to have any in the next week.
Let's see. Any reports of the X96 app giving people trouble? Last 2 days, it keeps crashing every couple of minutes, making my phone hot and draining my battery.
Oh, geez.
Well,
I haven't heard that.
Haven't heard anything about that.
Delete and reload. Try that. Let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Let's do brunch on Sunday?
Yes.
He asked.
Good idea.
Let's see. Kelly and the Shih Tzus from Centerville. Mike in Nashville checking in, returning the shout-out to That Dawn from yesterday. Part-time checker inner Johnny Hash checking in. I'm surprised Shatner hasn't done a version of Girls on Film. Oh, interesting.
That would be great.
Kira and Andy checking in. Jamaica John checking in, enjoying my birthday morning.
Aw, happy birthday, Jamaica John.
Hang on, Jamaica John. Let's do this properly.
You've earned it.
I think you have. Here we go.
Today is my birthday, and my father said I can have anything I want.
I asked for a bike. I got a 48-year-old whore.
There you go. Sleepless in Sandy checking in. First time I heard Wesley Willis was the song on the Duran Duran tribute album, which I got for Goldfinger and Real Big Fish. Michaela Verino checking here. I'd love to wish my beautiful daughter Ella the Nanny.
Ella the Nanny.
Ella the Nanny. Oh, okay. Very awesome birthday. Shatner, pretty please, Carrie. Okay. All right. Boy, we're just...
People are just they think are entitled. That's what it is.
Exactly.
This is Shatner saying happy birthday.
There you go.
Oh, my God. Please don't tell me Shatner died.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's all right.
Let's see. Right Wing Wade checking in has some traffic for you.
Okay.
A. Arlo Gumby, thanks for the sentimental journey farting around this morning. A young man's search for the band Girls on Film video to working at McDonald's. Simpler time. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in, making manicotti with Gina's grandmother's pasta sauce tonight.
It has taken on a life of its own, this sauce.
Apparently. Dirty Cliff checking in. So should I just start doing spring cleanup yard work this weekend? Where's the snow?
I saw bees yesterday.
Oh, really?
You know,
Bees.
box elder bugs.
Yeah.
And flies. There's been a couple of flies in my house.
So weird.
They're all confused. Meshach of Erta checking in. Luis from Harrisburg, PA. Spence in SoCal. Let's see. Jamaica John's wife here wanted to wish my husband happy birthday. Johnny B checking in, listening while getting ready to see a new doctor this morning.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Chef Roy checking in. Rhubarb pie is a little more horrible if you add strawberries to the mix.
It's more horrible.
Well, it's that's the way JB's used to do it. JB's restaurant.
Conversely, rhubarb is king. All others bow to its glory.
You ever eat just a piece of rhubarb out of the garden?
Yes.
It looks like celery with a kind of a little red tinge.
That's what I thought it was celery.
Yeah, and it's so astringent. Oh.
I was excited. I went, oh, celery. Ugh. Mom, the celery tastes terrible. Well, that's rhubarb. Derek the Cable Guy. Let's see. Metal Shop Mark here. My brother in New Jersey, who always has snow envy, has got 3 times as much snow as us.
Yeah.
Cindy of Sunset. Tim the Tree Guy. Emilio checking in as our Lord and Savior Robert Smith said, it's Friday, I'm in love. Church Office Building Tyler. Let's see. Time to unveil the new scent for Bill's underwear drawer. Cement Dave.
Oh, good.
That means he's bringing soap on Sunday.
Yeah.
Good. I'm almost out. Let's see. Ed's friend Andy. Sorry I'm late. Went down a weird hole this morning listening to Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Oh, Wesley.
Holly Dropping of West Jordan. What are your orders today, Coup Leader Bill? Ashley of Austin checking in. Bus driver Troy. Chaz the Snowman. Chef Roy. Let's see. Shatner is just fine. He was eating cereal in his car at a red light. Did you see that?
Really? No.
There's pictures of him on social media. He was driving his car, eating a bowl of cereal.
Really?
Apparently he has a bowl of cereal sort of sitting there somewhere, and when he stops at a red light, he'll take it.
He'll take some cereal.
He's just like regular people.
He is.
Okay, Right Wing Wade says, good morning, Radio from Hell, happy Friday. Checking in from I-15 lanes, both directions moving nicely. Accident eastbound I-80 at milepost 111, Salt Lake. It's off to the shoulder. Thanks, Wade. He's not the only member of Infiniteam. You all are. That means let us know what you're seeing on the roads at 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song, and then we got Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents coming up. Sean Means will be here to review movies at 7 o'clock. Boner of the Day. Jimmy the Wine Guy will be here. Beat Gina. All that and more on the way. Stand by. Zero Res.
If you drop a rhubarb pie on your carpet,
Ooh.
you probably need to call Zero Res.
I would say.
You probably need to call Zero Res even if you haven't dropped rhubarb.
So that's not the only reason to call.
That's like an obvious reason to call, but not so obvious. You collect so much dirt and dander in your carpet, not just your carpets, but your air ducts too.
Yeah.
Zero Res cleans that as well. They use patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way. They don't use detergents or harsh chemicals, helps them stay cleaner longer, safe for kids and pets, and unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. That's important this time of year. I think sometimes people only clean their carpets in the summer because they think it's warm and they can open their windows and it'll dry faster. You can do this in the winter too. It will dry fast as well. If for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll re-clean the areas you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. So make your appointment and ask for this deal. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean for only $119. Recover from the holiday craziness. Start with your best foot forward this new year. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com.
We had a terrific lights, camera brunch yesterday at Squatters. Our guests were excellent. Scott Chester, who's worked on a lot of movies as a production unit manager and all kinds of
He had some
jobs.
good stories. You should listen to the podcast, which Katie's going to post.
I've got to edit it down, but it will be posted later today after work.
It's a whole recording about
I'll just say this. Sharon Stone's a bitch. That's what I'll say.
Also, Dallin Weeks was great from I don't know how, but they found me.
Yes.
He was terrific, and we had a good time there with Dallin. Good beat Gina. We had really funny questions and answers and audience participation.
You know what I noticed about this year in particular? Lots of parents and their kids were there.
Well, it was nice that it was finally an all ages event.
But I mean, even they were
Has
like,
it not been in the past?
No, that used to be a 21 and older bar, as Squatters had it, but it actually turned into a restaurant this year.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, and so that's why we were allowed to have under 8 or non-21.
But lots of multiple people came up. Whole families would come up and say, you know, I've listened to you since KJQ, and now my kids have grown up. And even like third generation, I talked to a couple people who said, and now my grandkids are listening to the Radio from Hell show.
There we
So
got,
nice
and
to
then
meet
people
you.
brought us presents too, which is really.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, you do. No, I
you
listen.
don't.
I enjoy getting the presents. That's great. But the more you bring, the better.
Even Vax got a present.
Yeah, what did he get?
Vax has a fan
Your
club.
dog.
Vaxodan, my dog, has a fan club now of 2 dogs, Luna Lovegood and Lily Potter.
Oh, cute names.
Right. And they even made him this precious little bandana that says Vax Radio Lab, and it has dinosaurs on the other side.
Oh.
He wore it to work today.
Yeah, he's been wearing it around because it's really cute. Plus, his birthday's on Wednesday, so.
Cement Dave and his wife were there. They brought soap.
Soap.
The radio
the
from
unofficial Radio from Hell soap.
Yes.
Hell. And it's very nice soap. It's that glycerin based kind of soap. And then somebody who gave us the Christmas ornaments?
Michelle?
Yeah, I think it was Michelle.
Michelle.
We all got one.
Yours broke.
And then yours got knocked off
and mine
the
got
table.
knocked off the table because.
It's a Santa. It's a black Santa
I don't know if
Claus.
Cement Dave wants me to actually tell you this, but I'm gonna anyway. He already has a new one on order for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
He showed me a picture.
I was going to offer
before I
you
left.
mine, but
Yeah, it was very sad to see it get knocked over and broken.
Who gave
No,
us this stuff?
I've been trying to remember the name of the woman that brought us the candies, Carrie. Do you remember? Because you were right there.
remember.
I want to say it started with an L, but I don't
Is
want to
this
be
all
rude.
candy?
There were so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she brought it up. It's from
These are all sweets are handmade, fresh, hand dipped, and decorated.
Prescription for Sweets, I believe it's called.
Prescription for sweets.
Yeah.
Size, shape, and weight of each piece will vary due to the absence of preservatives in the sweets. Consumed within 2 weeks of being at room temperature. To increase shelf life, refrigerate immediately upon receipt and keep refrigerated for a half hour to an hour before eating. Let them be that stuff looks delicious. I gotta say.
I know there's a couple of truffles. I think these are some of the truffles. There's snickerdoodles or something. I know those are truffle with cinnamon sugar or something.
These are little cookies. They're
I think they're chocolate covered more toffee. It might be toffee.
Oh.
She said there was pecan toffee.
Yeah, there's toffee of some sort.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, pecan toffee and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Earth toffee.
Yeah.
And then there's
It's really
I
good.
don't even know what most of this is, but you guys can
Put it in the refrigerator.
the one
you
that
would,
doesn't
please.
work.
Yeah, what
That one right there,
refrigerator are
doesn't
you
it work?
talking about?
The little one. It still
it doesn't
works.
work?
It does still work?
Yeah, it
Okay,
still
I'll go throw these in there and cool them down, and then you
It's-
guys can divide them and take them home.
It's right next to the microwave, and I check it every morning. It's coolish.
Got it.
I mean, I wouldn't put anything in there you want to keep safe. You know,
My God, this is good.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I will get the podcast posted as soon as possible, and we'll get the videos and pictures all posted with it again as soon as I can. I'm a one-man band when it comes to editing that part and getting it all posted.
It's
so.
a lot of extra work for Katie. We appreciate
I
what
also
she
have to go
does.
find and track down the person that has all of our photos.
Yes.
and it's over an hour long, I would think.
Yes, it was. I think we cut it at about an hour and 15, and I did start the recording early, as always, to make sure that I get all of our fun little intro stuff going on. So I know I've got a little bit to cut down, but we did pretty
As
good,
we,
and it was pretty fun.
We start with Jimmy Santangelo doing a special toast and opening a bottle of champagne to start the show.
I hope you liked that I replaced your champagne with mine because I wasn't allowed to drink yesterday.
It's Amanda, a.k.a. Prescription for
Thank
Sweets.
you,
That's
thank
it.
you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Amanda.
Delicious stuff. Yesterday was so much fun. Love you guys. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the podcast posted as my wife and I had difficulty hearing upstairs.
Oh.
Still a great show, though. Thank you.
You know, we had like 300 people there.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
And every year we have some sort of technical difficulty. It was pretty smooth this year, but yeah, it is hard to get the same sound everywhere in that room.
Mine and Carrie's biggest issue, I was actually kind of working this year, which was kind of amazing.
I was amazed at how smoothly it went.
Yeah. So
Guess we should have turned it up a little hotter upstairs.
I'm sorry about that. You know, if that ever happens, just come yell over the balcony at us, and I'll make sure to turn
I can't hear what you're saying.
Exactly.
So yeah, extremely successful event, and
the chocolate covered toffee's good too.
you're gonna eat it all.
Yeah.
Churro toffee, pecan toffee, caramel marshmallow, heart-shaped chocolate covered caramels, and chocolate truffles.
Got it. Okay.
That's what you've got there.
Beautiful.
So delicious.
Give me those. I'll put them in the fridge.
See, I thought it was the same person who gave us pecan toffee at the road home, but it was a different because the pecan toffee I had at the road home was delicious.
That's right. That's right.
But I can't wait to try this. It's going to be great.
The chocolate one is maybe a little too over the top.
And of course, thanks again to Squatters for hosting us. That's a great room to do that show. Because of the upstairs. We can
it's
fit
so
more
nice.
people in so you can look down and they had the bar open.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Cement Dave. Georgia loves the soap.
And I'm really happy that somebody kept supplying me with Bloody Marys. I don't know who did it, but
Pretty sure it was
Zach,
Nick.
Zach got me one, and then Nick.
I think it was just Nick who just continued to do it.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew.
Yeah.
He knew you had a ride.
Although I drove Bill, and as I was dropping him off, he's like, "You were a little disappointed you weren't more drunk."
I'm not, I don't even feel drunk.
It's 6:40 right now. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. When you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Bush Friday, May 1st at the Maverick Center.
All right, get your Bush tickets at 877-602-9696. Call, play, get them. Right after this, big boy news and opinioendo. Brought to you by.
Now through January 25th, buy a set of 4 select tires from Big O Tires. Get free pizza products from Papa Murphy's Pizza for 1 year. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
And remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, I saw a story this morning, and I neglected to save it, but they're talking about Jacob Elordi, and they're saying they think he's going to be the next Bond, the next James Bond. And then there's a story about Sydney Sweeney as being, she's up for a role as a Bond girl. And she said, I don't know about those rumors. I've always been a huge fan of the franchise. I'm curious to see what they do with it. But when asked if she'd be interested in playing a Bond girl, she said, well, it depends on the script. I think I'd have more fun if I could play James Bond.
Yeah.
Her name is just the latest to be floated around for the franchise's next phase since Daniel Craig wrapped up his 5th and final 007 movie, No Time to Die.
I think Jacob Elordi might be too tall to be James Bond.
Well, anyway, that's
tall people running fast look weird.
Those, well, James Bond doesn't. James Bond doesn't have to run fast. James Bond doesn't have to run at all.
But that's why I like Daniel Craig, because he's fast running James Bond along rooftops and things.
One lawmaker wants to make this is in the Utah State Legislature, wants to make sure that state law clearly enshrines the right to have a gun at a public college and make the rules for that less restrictive. Another lawmaker wants open carry to be expressly banned on any campus with no exceptions. The two opposing bills, both introduced in the Utah legislature, could significantly shape gun policy for Utah after several high-profile shooting deaths here. For higher education in particular, the debate comes in the wake of the shooting of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, who was killed while speaking at Utah Valley University. His death has roiled the state and drawn international attention after, according to law enforcement, a single shot was fired from one of the school's rooftops with a long gun. Most of the conversation is centered on policies and politics around weapons in Republican-majority Utah, which currently is one of the most permissive states in the country when it comes to guns, and what few laws restrict them, particularly in higher education spaces. For residents 21 years of age or older to carry a weapon either openly or concealed without a permit or background check in most places, that includes carrying rifles, shotguns, and handguns. So it's legal in Utah. If you're 21, you can take your gun anywhere.
I think we should not have open carry. Because you may be open carrying and have no intent to do anything, but everybody else doesn't know that.
Now Walt Brooks has put a bill forward. His measure basically affirms the concealed and open carry are allowed on the state's college campuses. I don't know why we need to affirm it. It's legal. But I want to affirm that. I want to strengthen that.
I want my
somehow.
name attached to this.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Now, Representative Andrew Stoddard, a Democrat from Sandy, has drafted House Bill 180. That bill will states that a person with a concealed carry permit may not openly carry a gun on a college campus. You can still have a concealed if you have a permit on a campus, but no open carry because it's provocative, and that's the reason people are against that specifically. It also adds more places for that ban to extend in Utah: daycare facilities, public or private K through 12 schools. Not a huge restriction, but a restriction. A restriction. People across the state of Utah, from Logan to Provo, likely felt the effects of an earthquake during the Thursday morning commute.
We heard from lots of you.
Yep, and my wife felt it at our house. My kid was at the Salt Lake Community College campus on State Street and felt it there, and said just a little shudder, and that was it. Not much to it. We didn't. I don't know. I didn't talk to anybody in this building who felt it. We certainly didn't. The epicenter of the quake was it was a 4.7. It was about 25 miles south of Evanston, and then there were some little aftershocks after that, apparently. Let's see what else we have. Governor Cox gave his State of the State address last night.
How are we?
Well, what we need to do is be virtuous.
Okay.
Virtue is the key. He focused on what he said were the virtues instilled in the Constitution at the time of the country's founding, while wisely implementing a series of checks and balances to protect us from our worst impulses. The founders knew we couldn't succeed as a nation without virtuous leaders. We need a constitutional framework, to be sure, but we also need moral character, legislators, executives, judges who could rule their passions and limit their thirst for power. Leaders,
I agree with that.
Yeah, leaders that were humble enough to listen and learn from others while always seeking common ground. My fellow public servants, you are those leaders, at least I hope we are striving to be.
Why don't you virtuously do something about the dirty air then?
So that was really the main. It was a call to virtue. Let's see. There's been another arrest in that church shooting at Rose Park. Salt Lake City Police Department said that Ezekiel Tai, 22 years old, has been taken into custody, faces charges of obstructing a homicide investigation. Tai's arrest came a week after Ryan Daniel Tutai was apprehended on a similar charge. So again, this second arrest, I don't think they're saying that this guy or either one of these guys are the shooters.
No, it's
It's
obstruction.
just obstruction of justice, but they don't. I guess they don't have any clue yet as to who shot those people. Donald Trump had bruising on both of his hands.
He's shaking hands with both hands.
It was
now?
on full display while he led a signing ceremony. He's been signing too many things.
Oh, that's it.
A signing ceremony for his new peacekeeping body. The 79-year-old president's unsightly dark marks, which have been regularly reported by the Daily Beast, were visible Thursday at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Trump unveiled the lineup for his new Board of Peace, which, of course, he's in charge of.
Yeah.
And it costs $1 billion to join it.
World leaders from around 20 countries have accepted invitations to join Trump's Board of Peace, including Saudi Arabia. Well, they can afford it. Bahrain, Vietnam, Azerbaijan. Notably, two top NATO allies, including Canada and the UK, say, no, thank you. Trump invited Vladimir Putin and Russia to be on the peace board. And, he's, of course, Putin is an accused war criminal.
Yeah.
Spent nearly 4 years bombing the hell out of Ukraine. Come and be on the peace board. I'll be in charge. And this board has the chance to be one of the most consequential bodies ever created. And it's been an enormous honor to serve as its chairman. It's been an enormous honor to serve as its chairman for like 7 hours. How?
Yeah. It's something that he invented.
It's running beautifully, and just about every country wants to be a part of it.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No, Canada even said, we're not interested.
No, we're not going to do it.
And then Trump said, well, I don't want you there.
Donald Trump.
We're all 5 years old.
Donald Trump is suing banking giant J.P. Morgan Chase and its CEO, Jamie Dimon, for $5 billion over allegations that J.P. Morgan debanked him and his businesses for political reasons after he left office in 2021.
Okay, well, you have to prove that.
Yeah. Good luck.
And you can't.
Good luck.
You're doing this just to make them spend their money.
Further chaos.
Yeah.
Former counsel Jack Smith testified Thursday on Capitol Hill in the first of two congressional hearings ordered by Republicans to question him about his investigation into Donald Trump before Trump's reelection. Smith brought two separate criminal cases against Trump, and so Trump is now going after him. Mm-hmm. Jack Smith said, I stand by my decisions as special counsel, including my decision to bring charges against Donald Trump. The Justice Department has long held that a sitting president cannot be indicted, prosecuted, or jailed in a criminal case. Both cases ended before Trump's return to office, and Smith subsequently resigned as special counsel. He said, well, he's reelected. What can I do now? Can't do anything about it. But he basically said, this is just the Trump people are trying to intimidate me, and that's not going to work. I'm not going to be intimidated. The U.S. has finalized its withdrawal from the World Health Organization.
Well,
great.
Yeah.
78 years we have been with the World Health Organization, and we're leaving. I'm going to start a health board. That's probably what will be next. A World Health Board. This Vice President Vance.
Oh,
what a turd this guy is.
I thought you'd make him a boner candidate.
Listen to what, here he goes. Here's what he says about what's going on in Minneapolis. Many of the people standing behind me are members of the Minneapolis community. Many officials that I met today who work in federal immigration enforcement. This is their home. They love this place. These are their neighbors. They want us to work a lot more smoothly. And I think we can work a lot more smoothly. We just need more cooperation. We could do a lot more with more cooperation. The directive that I got from the President of the United States is meet these guys halfway, work with them so that we can make these immigration enforcement operations successful without endangering our ICE officers, so that we can turn down the chaos a little bit. You're causing the chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
Your presence is causing the chaos.
Yeah, the ICE agents are not trained properly.
The Vice President met with ICE officers amid continued tension between federal agents and the local community. And finally this. The winner of Powerball's $1.8 billion jackpot.
Yes.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve?
They won it on Christmas Eve, but had not come forward until just recently, last couple of days. They have opted to take the $1.8 billion jackpot in the form of a lump sum payment.
That's a smart way to go about it.
The Arkansas, Gina's studied this.
I have.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery said the winner has claimed a one-time cash prize. So the prize was $1.8 billion, but when you have the taxes all taken out of it,
it's about half.
Oh no, this is before taxes. $834.9 million before taxes. After federal and state tax withholdings, the winner will initially receive about $600 million.
That's fine.
The final take-home amount after all taxes are paid is expected to be actually in the high $400 million range.
But then you go invest that.
Yeah.
Well,
mean,
they seldom do.
With $400 million, you could just live comfortably the rest of your life.
Oh, you don't need $400 million to live comfortably. You need a lot less than that.
I always hear that. So, I wish we had a lottery here. I'll say this. Yeah, but they take so much out in taxes. I'm like, yeah, and?
It's what's interesting to me though is how many of these people who take away these millions and millions of dollars end up with nothing after a few years.
Yeah,
because they get taken advantage of and they're not smart with it. Yeah, you think that money can never run out, and it can.
It can. We need people to play Frank Christ Presents for Bush tickets. Get tickets to Bush. All you got to do is call us and play 877-602-9696. You don't even have to win the contest.
No.
You just have to play the contest. 877-602-9696 for tickets to see Bush. Sports weather traffic.
The Jazz lost last night to the San Antonio Spurs, 126-109. They play the Heat tomorrow at 7:30. Utah Mammoth, they play early game tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. against the Predators. And Utah Utes men's basketball and BYU basketball play each other tomorrow. They are at the Marriott Center against number 13 ranked BYU. That is an early game. That's at 3:30. Weather. So we're still gunky today.
Mm-hmm.
The supposed clean air gets here tomorrow, and it'll cool things off a little bit. Only 35 for a high tomorrow, 42 today. We stay in the mid-30s, it looks like, through the weekend. Oh, the haze is gonna don't miss the haze too much. It's coming back next week.
Well.
Oh, thank goodness.
But we'll have a few days where we can take a deep breath, and isn't that nice? Let's see. Traffic looks really good. I'm looking at the UDOT cameras. There are no slowdowns or accidents to tell you about, but if you see something, you can let us know via text at 33986.
Frank, good morning.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Christ has joined us in the studio. He is here, the reaper of celebrity souls.
So many celebrities coming to your town this weekend.
You're just going to hang around, aren't you?
I'll just be hovering.
Yeah, it's a sort of a one-stop shop, I guess.
In a way.
Frank is a Grim Reaper. As you would expect a Grim Reaper to be, he is a skeletal figure. He wears the robe. He has the scythe. There's sort of an update, though. You used to see the traditional Grim Reapers on horses, as I recall.
Yes.
But not you.
I don't like horses.
So what is that? You have an electric scooter.
Yes, because I love the environment. You should, too.
As much as the celebrities?
Well,
no,
nothing can surpass my love of our precious, precious celebrities.
It really hurts Frank to have to reap the souls of celebrities. When they die, he feels so bad for them. It's a curse to have to do it, isn't it?
It is. It's because I loved celebrities too much in my mortal state.
Frank is here, as he is every weekday, to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank gives me a list of actors. 3 of the actors on the list are, in fact.
They're just fine.
But one of them, Frank, sad to report that he has taken, and it is the contestant's job to capitalize on the death of a celebrity and win a prize. And who do we have to do that?
Kathy is here.
Kathy, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? I'm fine. I'm just fine.
I'm fine.
Thank you, Kathy.
I am just fine, too. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, if you identify the dead celebrity out of this list of 4, you will win a prize, which is what?
Tickets to catch Bush Friday, May 1st at the Maverick Center.
They've slowed way down in their older age, so you can catch them easily. Don't worry. Kathy, are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about people struggling with mental health. All right, here we go. Number 1, Judd Hirsch. He starred in 3 very successful TV shows, Taxi, Dear John, and Numbers, and Hirsch was in many well-known films, Without a Trace, Teachers, Independence Day, and its sequel, The Goodbye People, and Running on Empty. He won an Oscar, a Tony, and an Emmy. He was nominated for an Oscar for Ordinary People, a raw look at a family's struggle with grief and survivor's guilt, directed by Robert Redford, as a matter of fact. Number 1, Judd Hirsch. Number 2, Tom Savini. Makeup artist, director, and sometime actor. Savini did special effects and makeup for Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Creep Show, and Monkey Shines, among many others. He directed a remake of Night of the Living Dead, and he acted in Night Riders, From Dusk Till Dawn, Planet Terror, and other films. He was an actor in a movie called The Perks of Being a Wallflower, a coming-of-age story dealing with anxiety and depression. Number 2, Tom Savini. Number 3, Louise Fletcher. Fletcher notably had a recurring role as the Bajoran religious leader Kai Wynn Adami in the TV series Star Trek Deep Space Nine. She was nominated for 2 Emmy Awards for her roles in the TV series Picket Fences and Joan of Arcadia. Her mental health movie, she was, of course, Nurse Ratched in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think she won an Academy Award. Number 3, Louise Fletcher. Number 4 is Catherine Ross. Her first big film was The Graduate, gave her an Oscar nomination and a Golden Globe win. Then Ross co-starred in the John Wayne movie Hellfighters, went on to star in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and Tell Them Willie Boy Is Here, 2 Robert Redford movies. Ross had a small role in Donnie Darko, a cult classic blending sci-fi with themes of sleepwalking, hallucinations, and adolescent alienation. Number 4 is Catherine Ross. There you go, 4 actors, Kathy. Which one is dead?
Let's go with Catherine.
Good guess. She's not been seen in public for a long time.
She's fine. Yes, she's just fine.
Frank can tell us she is fine. She's 85. But Kathy, we believe in second chances here, so listen carefully. I'll give you one more try at it. Was it Judd Hirsch? Was it Tom Savini? Or was it perhaps Louise Fletcher?
Perhaps Louise Fletcher.
Yes, Louise Fletcher. She died in 2022. She was 88 years old. There you go, Kathy. You're going to go see Bush. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Well, I have to go check on Richard Dean Anderson today, Gina.
MacGyver? He's fine. Oh, MacGyver's
76 today.
You know, I never saw a single episode of that show.
How is that possible?
Is very possible. Did he ever do anything else?
Not much.
Stargate. He was in the Stargate.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
He can't manage to use chewing gum and a paperclip to get out of what I have in store for him, I'll tell you that. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye. No, not one episode of that.
Traffic is great. I have no slowdowns or accidents to tell you about, and you don't have anything to tell me about. So now you can start texting us about Sundance celebrities that you're seeing. You can alert us to that. We appreciate it when you do. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, your gateway to oceans, rainforests, and more. livingplanetaquarium.org.
KXRK Provo, Sean Means reviewing movies right after these messages. Randlife.com/X96.
Well, Randlife is a local mortgage company. I know that because I've worked with them. Randlife, I've had a mortgage with them. I've done refinance, and they're great folks. So if you're thinking of owning a home or making a smart move with your mortgage this year, Randlife is who you want to deal with. I mean, it's whether you're buying your first home or you're buying a second home. Maybe you want to buy a rental property, looking to refinance, or you just want to you tap into your home's equity. Randlife Home Loans makes that process simple, personal, and clear. They can explain things in a very clear way. So start the year with a plan that works for you. Visit randlife.com/X96. Talk to their experts there. They can really help you out with your mortgage, with your home equity loans, and all of that. It's randlife.com/X96, and see why so many Utah homeowners use Randlife.
Needs.
And now it's time for another edition of Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist. Brought to you by Iger Brothers Chain Link. Whatever your chain link need, be it fences, neck ornaments, or medieval armor, call Iger Brothers. We've been linking you up with the finest chain link products for over 30 years. And now Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist.
Ladies and gentlemen, order. Order, please. It's time to get this committee meeting underway. The Utah State Legislature has impaneled this panel to look into Utah's new law prohibiting cigarette smoking in all public places. We'll be hearing from a series of expert witnesses today. The first person to testify is a psychotherapist named Ned Hastings. Sergeant at Arms, could you call Mr. Hastings to the committee room, please? Mr. Hastings, Ned Hastings, please come into the committee room. Mr. Hastings, thank you for being with us today. May I say that there's an unusual contraption that you're wearing. It looks like a spacesuit.
Close, but no cigarette, Mr. Chairman. It works on the same principle as a spacesuit, and it was developed by NASA, but this is my patented Ned Hastings smoke suit. The backpack portion recycles fine, rich Turkish tobacco instead of fresh air. The bubble headgear captures every bit of smoke. None escapes into the outer atmosphere, thereby allowing me to roam freely through Utah's smoke-free environment.
Well, I'm not sure that this is allowable. You may be breaking a Utah law.
Oh, but I'm willing to take that risk for the sake of sweet tobacco.
Mr. Hastings, I'm having a hard time seeing your face through the bubble.
Oh, yes. I'm still working on a system to clear the tar and nicotine resins from the inner surface. I have a devil of a time behind the wheel of my sporty car.
Oh, yes. Mr. Hastings, you've been called before this panel as an expert witness. You are a psychotherapist, are you not?
I am.
And what is your expert view of the new Utah Clean Air Act?
I feel that it is an abomination before God and man. Not only does the law discourage people from finding good mental health by becoming new smokers, it is causing those existing smokers who have achieved some measure of mental stability to become unhinged. If this law stays in effect, I am anticipating a rash of crimes the like of which you little people have never...
My God, his suit sprung a leak!
Filthy tobacco smoke is leaking into the hollow chamber. Evacuate this building immediately!
Oh, no. If tobacco smoke is leaking out, that means that fresh air is getting in. Must reach the cigarettes in car. Holy shit!
Will Ned make it to his cigarettes in time? Join us next as Iger Brothers Chain Link presents another in the continuing adventures of Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist.
Jeremiah in Fairfield says, we're late. Let's get on with it in Fairfield.
All right, thank you.
Well, here he is, Sean Patrick Means. He's here to talk about movies. Sean is a writer and editor of the Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com, movie reviewer, moviecricket.net. Good morning, Mr. Means. Let's go.
Good morning. So I've been busy getting ready for Sundance, so I haven't had much time with this week's new movies, which is not a bad thing because the pickings are pretty slim.
Yeah.
They did not screen Mercy for critics, which
really
I guess is its own form of mercy. This one stars Chris Pratt as a prosecutor in the near future. Who has created a system of justice where people have 90 minutes to convince an AI judge that they're innocent, and if they fail, they are executed. So, innocent until proven guilty. Whatever happened to that?
I've heard a couple of horrible reviews.
I have to. Chris Pratt, gets to tout his tough-on-crime credentials because of this, until he's accused of killing his wife.
Yeah.
So now he's in the hot seat. He's got 80 minutes. He's got 90 minutes. The running, which is the running time of the movie, of course, to convince the AI judge that he didn't do it. And the AI judge is played by the Head and Shoulders of Rebecca Ferguson. Which she's
pleasant to look at.
She's just on the screen. She doesn't actually move or do anything. Good luck on this one.
All right.
I don't. The one new movie this week that I did see is The Testament of Anne Lee, and this is one I think the Academy missed out on.
You think Amanda should have been nominated?
I think Amanda Seyfried should have been nominated. Yeah, this is a biographical drama of the life of Anne Lee, who was the founder of the Shakers. The religious community started in late 18th century America. They're sort of a branch of the Quakers.
And brilliant furniture makers.
Great furniture makers. They were originally called the Shaking Quakers. That's how Shakers became the thing. They took their religious fervor to physical extremes, rhythmic movements that could almost be called dancing, sort of, kind of. They also, they practiced communal living. Everyone's skills pooled for the good of the village. They made really good furniture, and they espoused celibacy, which explains why there aren't very many Shakers around anymore.
3, apparently.
Something like that. They say that at the end of the movie. The movie shows how the Shaker community in upstate New York developed this matriarchy and fought off the bad people who were around them. It's interesting that this is the same part of the country that some decades later Joseph Smith found the golden plates.
Oh,
I don't know what was in the water in upstate New York back in those days when all the Chautauquas and whatever else, all this sort of curiosity about let's do a religion that's different from the one we grew up in.
And mysticism, sort of.
Yeah. So, but anyway, and this movie sort of gets into the Shakers version of that. Very interestingly, it's a stealth musical in a weird way but not this is not Rodgers and Hammerstein here. The music is very sort of based on traditional folk tunes of that era and so on. And like I said, Amanda Seyfried as Anne Lee, she's just a force of nature here.
So who would you have taken out of Oscar category and
I
put her in?
I was not a fan of If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I mean, I love Rose Byrne, but she's the only thing holding that movie together. And
really?
I would have put Amanda in there instead.
Okay.
She depicts Lee as frail and bird-like, but with this core of iron underneath that delicate surface. It's a really fearless performance, I think. 3.5 stars for The Testament of Anne Lee.
All right. Let's see. So next week we have what?
We have Send Help, survival thriller with Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien, directed by Sam Raimi.
Oh, really?
I actually think this looks really good.
And then there's an animated movie that's actually one of the Oscar nominees, Arco. That's opening this week. And then, of course, we've got one more week of the Sundance Film Festival. So, get it while it's still here.
More thoughts from Sean Means on the Oscars? There are so many movies nominated for Best Picture.
There's always, they kicked it up to 10 some years ago, which is not that unusual because in the 30s, there used to be 10. And that does give that allows people to have rooting interest. The movie that prompted this to expand the field was when The Dark Knight didn't get nominated when it should have, and they said, we need to get the popcorn movies in there to give the regular people a rooting interest in seeing these things before we give it to some little artsy movie.
I think it's interesting that the Utah Film Critics Association's pick for Best Film was not nominated for one thing.
Did not get anything, which, that happens because we are dealing.
What is that movie, Sean?
Sorry Baby, which was my favorite movie of 2025.
And it's about what?
This is about a woman who's a literature professor in a small college in New England who her life is kind of stuck because of a past trauma. And it's about how the rest of the world around her is still sort of trying to move on, and she's having difficulty doing that. Written, directed, and starring this young woman named Eva Victor, who is just an amazing talent, and I can't wait to see what she does next. Even Julia Roberts name checked her at the Golden Globes. Said, if you haven't seen this movie, see this movie.
What else is going on? So what else do you have? Some other observations about the Oscars?
Well, I mean, here's the scary thing in my mind is that, Sinners broke the record now for the most nominations.
Yeah.
It was 16 nominations. I'm worried that it's not going to win anything. I worry.
You think it's going to get all the noms and get shut out?
I worry that could happen because for one thing, in so many categories, it's up against One Battle After Another, which seems to be the favorite, and there seems to be the notion that this is Paul Thomas Anderson's time. Every so often
he's never won.
He's never won.
Well, neither's Ryan Coogler.
Well, yeah, but Paul Thomas Anderson has this backbench of movies that maybe should have won, like There Will Be Blood and Punch Drunk Love and so on. And Phantom Thread, but and every so often you do get a movie like this where you've got some director who, by consensus, everybody thinks, okay, he's been doing this for a long time and doing it very well. This is the one we gotta.
It's his turn.
Yeah, it's his turn, sort of thing.
I think this may be. I mean, I'm a Paul Thomas Anderson fan. I think this may be the movie of his that I like the very best.
I really love Phantom Thread. There Will Be Blood is amazing.
Yeah,
of course. His first movie, which actually was a Sundance Lab project called Hard Eight, with Philip Baker Hall as an old gambler and John C. Reilly and Gwyneth Paltrow. That's worth revisiting sometime.
Yeah, it's very good.
I'm surprised that Joel Edgerton wasn't nominated for Best Actor for Train Dreams.
That was a close one. That was a close one. I think Wagner Moura was a bit of a surprise there, and I think a lot of people were predicting that the fifth slot would go to Edgerton.
Yeah,
but it went to and because Train Dreams got a lot of love.
Yeah, I was surprised. By it.
Train Dreams is available on one of the streamers.
It's on Netflix. Yeah,
and I've seen it, and it's worth seeking out.
Oh, it's a beautiful movie.
It's really just so good.
Yep.
See now, who is it? There's a nomination where two actors from the same movie are.
Well, supporting actor, you have Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn are both nominated.
Both for One Battle.
And so do they cancel each other out?
I don't know. I think that's a possibility. I sort of hope so, because I would love to see Delroy Lindo finally get his flowers.
It would be nice.
Yeah. But
Sean Penn was so intense in that role.
Sean Penn was so intense, and Benicio del Toro was so...
The opposite of tense.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Thank you, Sensei.
Yeah.
I think for the best shot, I think the best shot Sinners has for getting an award is going to be original screenplay.
Yeah.
In part because it's not up against One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
So.
And it's nominated for a music award as well.
It's nominated for song and for score.
I
think score is a good chance.
Yeah, the score is really good.
Yeah. I think the song that's going to win is going to be K-pop Demon Hunters, Golden.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Which is going to probably be the opening song of the ceremony, because it's like a perfect. It's golden. It's like an Oscar.
And all the Oscar voters have kids who love that.
And they've had to see that movie a dozen times because the kids keep watching it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's when is there's March
15th, I believe is the date.
All right.
So
time to get caught up on. This is the time you go watch all those movies.
Thank you, Sean. sltrib.com and go to moviecricket.net.
Thank you very much. Traffic, Gina.
All is well. I'm looking at the UDOT cameras and I see no slowdowns or accidents, and all is well with you also, because you haven't sent anything in. But please, if you see something, let us know. 33986.
All right, we've got boners coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for this morning. Boner candidate number 1. Well, he should get it back. Amazon has a great return policy. Boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family. And boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for all of that.
We are going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you will be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. Get more information at x96.com. The keyword for this hour is thousand. 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 Text it to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 now to win.
All right. Thank you very much. SALT Mediation Group.
You know, divorce doesn't have to mean it's ugly and fighting and people at each other's throats. There's a way to go about it. It's called mediation.
Yeah, you don't have to get the lawyers involved. Get the mediation going.
SALT Mediation Group handles divorce like adults. Calm conversation, clear agreements. They take care of the paperwork, the filing. They help you come to an agreement with your spouse, your soon-to-be ex-spouse.
Most of the time, they can get you like 45 days.
Yeah. Most people don't realize you can get divorced in about 45 days and avoid all of the ridiculous legal circus.
I like this part. SALT Mediation is big on keeping kids out of the mess. Less fighting, better co-parenting plans, and way less long-term damage.
Now, when I got divorced, SALT was not around then, but we used mediation, and it was like I just had to go into an office and sign a piece of paper, and that was it. So that's what you do. SaltMediationGroup.com.
I didn't see any of this. I just heard it secondhand.
I had a major breakthrough with Gina this weekend when we were in L.A. I got her drunk 3 times.
He did.
And it wasn't hard. Really.
It cost him a total of $10 for all 3 times.
Each time. He's a cheap drunk.
Well, see, this is a little secret. You don't take a girl to dinner and then drinks. You always take her to drinks first.
Sure.
Because she's drinking on an empty stomach.
Yes, she is.
Now, you tell me what you remember, and I'll fill in the holes.
Well, I remember...
Because there were some things that she said that she doesn't remember.
I think you're making stuff up to make me think I was drunker than you think I am.
I'm not making anything up. I don't need to.
To make you thinker than I am.
Yeah.
So the first night we were there, Bill was with his family doing family stuff. So Carrie...
Every night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Carrie was babysitting me.
Gina has to have somebody babysit.
I was all alone.
Usually it's both of us, Carrie and I. And when it's Carrie and it's me babysitting Gina, it's like those old cartoons with the little devil on one shoulder and the good angel on the other shoulder. Carrie, of course, being the little devil.
Carrie's been trying to get me drunk for years.
Well, I begged you to start drinking.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't doing it on my own.
And I always say, no, you don't have to.
It's okay. So we go to Trader Vic's, which is in the hotel. It's
connected to. It's
an old hotel, so there's no straight route to get to Trader Vic's. You have to wind through hallways and...
Because they never do things like that in new buildings.
No, well, it just...
Sure been around a lot, haven't you?
It was a circuitous route to get there.
Sure.
And we sit down, and Ben, the bartender, brings over the menu. And this is the menu of the drinks, not the menu of the food.
Trader Vic's famous for its big frou-frou.
Fruity drinks. Drinks served in coconuts with parasols and giant chunks of, watermelon and pineapple.
You can buy Trader Vic's syrups and things for drinks.
And I said, well, I'd like a margarita because that's whenever I do actually have a mixed drink, that's the one I have. And I said, do you think I can get one?
She doesn't have a real margarita. She has a snow cone, essentially.
Yeah, because a real margarita is not blended.
No.
So I said, well, I'd like that. And Carrie said, well, I'm sure he can make you that. And I said, no, I'm here. I'm going to order something off the
You
menu.
go, girl.
Empowerment.
So she ordered, what was it? I don't remember what it was called. Some kind of rum punch thing.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't know
I don't remember what it was called. Okay. It was it was in a tall glass. It was red. It looked like Hawaiian punch.
Had umbrellas and
had a
fruit
chunk of pineapple and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I had one.
Yeah.
And this is before the food. And then Carrie ordered another, and he made me get another. And that was it.
That was it. She was gone.
Where did she go?
Empty stomach, drink and a half. She was in outer space.
I was giggling, and I kept leaning on you, I think.
You did.
Did I touch you a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then you told me after the fact that I was saying
I want you to
things.
tell me what you remember. Then I will fill in the holes. What do you remember after that?
I remember I ordered a steak.
Uh-huh.
And
you liked the steak.
The
you
steak
ate
was
you
good.
ate it all.
Yeah. And, lettuce wraps. I had some lettuce wraps.
She was proud of the fact that she had a lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
And this is all after one drink.
Yeah.
I had a fortune cookie with a misspelling on it.
Oh, did you save that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I have that. That's all I remember, really.
You remember going back to the room?
Did you guys go back to the same room?
Or did you just wake up in your room?
No, I went back there somehow.
You went back to your room and then you watched Dances with Wolves.
Oh, that's what I did.
That's what you do remember.
Because it was on HBO. Although I always have to turn it off when the white man comes, because that's when it gets sad.
I always have to turn it, which implies, of course, that she watches it over and over and over again.
Okay.
So that's what I remember.
That's what you remember. Okay.
What is she leaving out?
A lot.
What?
Giggling uncontrollably.
About?
Being drunk.
This is.
I'm a naughty girl.
This is a drink and a half.
And I kept calling her.
I'm not exaggerating.
All I had to do to elicit, not kidding, 3 minutes worth of uncontrolled giggling was call her Drinky McWeather. That was all I had to do.
Well, it's working now and she's sober, so I think she's sober.
I have muscle memory from
Drinky McWeather.
How would it be possible for you to have muscle memory? It would imply muscles.
That's right. All through the rest of dinner, she just kept laughing when she wasn't eating, and she kept saying, "I'm not a cheap date. I'm not a cheap date." I said, "No, Gina, of course you're not. You drank on an empty stomach. It's more efficient that way."
But I never do.
I'm not a cheap date. I'm not a cheap date.
I never do that. I surprised myself how drunk I was on so little alcohol.
Now, the other thing she left out was when she was sober. When we were walking to Trader Vic's, that long walk that she talked about, there's a very long hallway to get there.
Yeah.
So now she's plastered, and we're heading back to the room. And she stops at the entrance to this long hallway, kind of teeters a bit, steadies herself with her elbow up against the wall of the hallway.
Good Lord.
And
you remember
says,
this? Yeah.
And says, "Man, that's a long hallway."
I had to work up the courage to walk down it.
Well, apparently your bar manager, Mr. Ben Chung at Trader Vic's at the Beverly Hilton, Mr. Ben Chung being the bar
That's
manager.
who waited on us.
Was it really?
It was Ben.
He's famous.
He apparently mixed you a fine drink.
Yes, he did.
Ben Chung. He's famous. He cared. He made my Mai Tai with love.
He
Ben
did.
Chung did.
I saw him add the love.
Because I went there later and had someone else mix me another Mai Tai, and it wasn't as good.
Wasn't Ben.
Ben's the guy.
Well, you should have taken it up with the general manager, Mr. Chai Rohana.
Also a good man.
Yeah.
I saw him. I saw the name Chai on his name
There
tag,
you
and
go.
I chuckled because I was like, I love to drink chai.
Yeah.
I wonder if he uses that.
He's the
Anyway,
general manager.
So I get her to her elevator because she was in a different wing of the hotel than we were. Get her to her
I
elevator.
don't remember this part at all.
She took my hand as if she was going to kiss it.
You're making this.
I'm not making this up. And said, "Thank you so much, Carrie Jackson. Thank you."
Good Lord.
I'm not making that.
And
part
then,
up.
and given that, you put her on an elevator by herself?
I thought she'd be okay.
I bet she slept in the hall outside of her room for a good 2 hours.
I made it back and watched Dances with Wolves.
So
yeah,
the
for a while.
So the second night, I got her drunk out at the El Torito Grill, and she got in the car, and after she made me take her to Cheesecake Factory to get a slice of cheesecake to go.
Well, we were on our way.
We were there.
She says, "I'm going to get this. I'm going to eat it on the way home," she said. Well, she laid down in the back of the car and fell asleep.
I didn't eat it.
And then didn't eat the cheesecake because it had been out too long. Yeah. Third night.
You said I snored.
Yeah, you did. It was so. She has a cute little snore. It's funny. And then the third was I got her drunk on good margaritas at Tortilla Joe's in downtown Disney, and made her walk around Disneyland drunk.
3 nights in a row.
You're still hungover, aren't you?
Not only do I never do that, I certainly have never done it 3 nights in a row.
Wouldn't you like to do it again now that you've done it?
I can be Drinky McWeather all the time.
You can do that at home every night if you want.
No, that's just sad is what that is.
Why? I do it.
You call it sad, I call it fun.
Yeah, but you're not alone.
I call it relaxing.
Yeah.
You're not alone. It's sad when you drink alone.
You have a son?
Yeah.
Honey, go get Mommy a drink.
Go get Mommy a Mai Tai out of the fridge. One of the cans of Trader Vic's.
I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect margarita. It's 7:26, time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, January 23, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Well, if you go to x96.com/live, which is a great place to enjoy the Radio from Hell show, by the way, because you can hear us, you can see us.
You can participate in the chat room.
Yeah. Carrie's showing you the brand new design of the Boner T-shirt. It's a handsome shirt, and it could be yours to a random Boner voter.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Well, he should get it back. Amazon has a great return policy. An Amazon delivery driver has been caught on doorbell camera stealing a customer's cat and walking away with it.
The cat?
Carl. Now, if we have a picture of the cat, it's a lovely, lovely animal.
Oh, a Siamese.
Oh, there was an even a better picture. But Carl Crowther, 53 years old, saw the incident while looking through his door cam footage after his cat Nora had gone missing.
Aww.
The footage shows the delivery driver picking up Nora and walking off after delivering a package. Mr. Crowther, a maintenance man from Ellen, West Yorkshire, said that the footage caught the driver in the act. He comes right up to the door, picks up the cat, turns around, and walks off with it. The missing cat has been reported to the police, but Mr. Crowther said he was concerned for the welfare of the animal, which needs medication for a heart murmur.
Oh.
Crowther had been expecting a package on January 18th, was being delivered by Amazon, but had to go out for work an hour before the delivery arrived. Describing the footage, he said he doesn't even get a response at the door, so no one was in. He knows nobody's here, so he looks for somewhere safe to put the parcel, and then he just takes the cat. Mr. Crowther got in touch with Amazon to tell the company about what happened, but claimed he struggled to get any help. Their response was disgusting, asking, well, what monetary value can you put on the cat? How can you put a value on somebody's pet? The police said they've received a report of a stolen cat. Amazon confirmed that the company is investigating the incident. I think he should get it back. Amazon has a great return policy. Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. A Davis County man. This is Keeping It All in the Family. Did I say that already?
No.
That's the name of the Boner candidate, Keeping It All in the Family. A Davis County man is facing charges of sexual exploitation of a minor and voyeurism after he was allegedly caught using a hidden camera to film members of his own family without their knowledge. 26-year-old man was arrested Wednesday, being held without bail. A report was filed with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, claiming that a user had uploaded files containing possible child sexual abuse material. Investigators identified a Davis County home as the location where the files were being uploaded. The Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force served a warrant and spoke with the man who said, I downloaded some child sexual abuse material, but that was a year ago. That was like a year ago.
Oh, well, so we should just...
That was fine if it was a long time ago.
But then he admitted to viewing material within the last month. And then the man told the investigators he'd been setting up a spy camera, in an adult family member's room inside the home, with detectives saying the camera captured one of the man's family members as she was changing her clothes. It's really, really bad stuff. They found a whole bunch of stuff on his phone and on a computer in his room. And there was also a word-based guide that police claim was a how-to to manipulate and abuse children. Boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
See movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas. This weekend, check out The Testament of Anne Lee. Don't miss this mind-blowing experience. Tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Sean Means, after he was, before he left, after he was off the air, was telling me about this, and I think he wrote this story in the Salt Lake Tribune. On the first day of the last Sundance Film Festival in Utah, the state's biggest landmark got its Hollywood close-up. Big cheers came for the people working to bring the Great Salt Lake back from decline. Then, the director of the documentary that featured them saw a standing ovation. Abby Ellis told the Park City audience that the 3 people that she profiled in The Lake, that's the name of the documentary, microbiologist Bonnie Baxter, ecologist Ben Abbott, and Brian Steed, the state's Great Salt Lake commissioner, gave her hope that a solution for the lake's problems is possible. Quote, I have a lot of faith in them not giving up, said Ellis, who lives in Salt Lake City. The film, playing in the festival's U.S. dramatic competition, shows how Abbott and Baxter used their research to sound the alarm about the dangers posed by the lake's possible collapse. It also follows Mr. Steed, as he works to convince government leaders, including Governor Cox, who is seen frequently in the film, that the lake's problems are urgent but solvable. This is an us problem, and more people realize it, Steed told the audience at the Ray Theater, where the film was screened. Baxter, who teaches at Westminster University, said that I just have felt for 10 years that we are on the precipice to see this artwork come together. I'm very excited. And Abbott, who's an associate professor at BYU, called upon the audience to be part of the lake's recovery. It depends on everybody in this room, everybody in the watershed, everyone in this country. Ultimately, the lake doesn't respond to money or a podcast or even films. It responds to water. Anyway, Sean said that the documentary is really very good, and it's a nice documentary about the environment, because it's almost all the documentaries about the environment are very gloomy and just look what we've done.
There's hope in here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's an upbeat, and there is hope in this. It's called The Lake.
Oh, I'm sure Spencer Cox will get right on this then.
Let's see. Ogden police officer is being recognized for his actions that helped a family safely evacuate from a home that was on fire yesterday. According to the Ogden Fire Department, the officer was patrolling the area of 2200 Monroe Boulevard just before 4 in the morning, and he saw smoke coming out of the roof of a home. The officer reported the fire and then started evacuating people who were inside the house. When firefighters arrived on the scene, they were able to confirm that everyone had been safely removed. None of the people were injured. About an hour after the fire was fully extinguished, officials said it had been sparked in the attic space and was confined to that area. About $70,000 worth of damage. A developer in Salt Lake and the Salt Lake City Council have clashed over a proposed tower in the east part of downtown. Sparks flew as a representative for a proposed residential high-rise, and Salt Lake City leaders discussed elements of the project and its potential impact on a historic church, which is next door. Silverado Management is seeking to rezone a large parcel at 265 East, 1st South. Okay, you know where this is. This is, I think it's the vacant lot next to Harmon's. there on First
Yes.
South and State.
Yes.
And
then there's a church next to that.
The church is across the street.
Oh.
It's
No, this is where they were going to tear down that low.
Oh, that's right. So
That,
it's
like a two-story building there.
It's east of the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the parcel is east of the church. There's still something on that property.
Right,
not
but
the
it's not a tall building.
Yeah, 265 East First South, and they want to build this huge high-rise on that lot. Members of the city council voiced concerns about the request, including potential impacts to St. Mark's Cathedral, which neighbors the property. While I'm not asking you to please me, I'm asking you to approach this as a partner who is responding to very valid concerns in the community with more than just a let's throw some spaghetti at the wall and see if we can solve a problem, said Councilwoman Victoria Petro at one meeting. If approved, Raven One plans to demolish the existing office building, replace it with a residential tower, and they're worried about what all of that construction is going to do to the church.
Fair question.
Because it's an old church, and it's been rebuilt and redone a few times, and they're worried about because this high rise is going to be really big, and it's also going to have like an underground parking garage, so they're going to have to dig down under.
Oh yeah, that could be.
And so they've I don't believe they've come to any. They haven't approved it yet, so we'll see what happens. The United States and China have both signed off on TikTok's long-awaited divestment deal, clearing a major hurdle for the popular social media app's future in the United States. The approvals paved the way for the sale of TikTok's American operations to close ahead of a January 22nd government deadline, and that will bring to an end several years of political, legal, and national security uncertainty surrounding TikTok, roughly used by 170 million Americans. TikTok, yes, you'll still be able to use it. The Department of Veterans Affairs is proposing its biggest health care overhaul. I think that's a nice way to put it. A health care overhaul.
What does it really mean?
That sounds good, doesn't it?
What does it really mean?
We need to overhaul this. It's a plan that would cut the number of regional networks from 18 to 5 and also eliminate a top executive position. VA Secretary Doug Collins says that the changes will cut red tape and get veterans faster access to care.
How does having fewer opportunities for care get you?
The reorganization aims to reduce bureaucracy, improve communication across the nation. This is the nation's largest healthcare system.
Yeah.
Questions and concerns are emerging, including from United Veterans Care Alliance. Spokesman Ramsey Suleiman said, "We really want to make sure that the veterans can get care at the point of delivery and make sure that the $1 trillion contract that delivers care to veterans when they need it.
They should have
where they need it.
They should have the best care.
Yes.
They have.
It should be one of the selling points for joining the military should be, and by the way, you're going to get the best health care someday when you need it after you've been injured or made
and right
ill
now
by-
it really is pretty damn good.
If you can get in.
Mr. Suleiman noted Community Care Network is shrinking from 5 regions to 2. Instead of super consolidating, you get more competition with more regions and more potential contractors coming in, Suleiman said. All healthcare is local, right? Well, if that's really true, that'll help improve the transition, make certain that veterans don't fall through the cracks. But there are concerns that large contractors dominating the process are skimming some money. So
I hope they mean it when they say that.
I know.
They should get the best.
I think this is.
Sounds fishy.
I think it's a lie.
Yeah.
Forecasters are warning that one of the most impactful winter storms in years is going to hit the U.S. right now. I don't know if it's started yet, but they're thinking it's going to start in Texas, I think, and then start moving its way across the south and up into the northeast.
Is it weird that I've been seeing all this stuff of how to prepare for storms and here's your shopping list and here's how you need to get your house ready, and
yeah,
I'm so jealous of all of that. I wish we were hunkering down and preparing for a big storm.
Yeah. Weather, traffic.
Well, we're
not.
We're
preparing.
hunkering down for.
I'm just going to go home and hunker down.
Can you do that without a storm?
Without a
hunker
storm.
down.
Yeah.
Get a space heater. Put it on. Turn off the furnace.
I'm gonna,
turn off the furnace.
Get a space heater.
I got 2 stops to make on the way home, and then I'm
That's
hunkered
it?
down for the weekend.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Well, you can hunker down. It will get a little colder. It's sad when that's the thing we're looking forward to. A little better air and a little colder. So today, 42 and hazy still. Tomorrow, 35 for a high and a little bit clearer skies. We should keep those clear skies and colder temperatures through the weekend. We just won't talk about next week when things start building back in again. We'll just enjoy the weekend. How about that?
Apparently, it's -8 in Chicago right now.
Wow. All right.
Is it time for boner candidate number 3?
Well, she didn't do traffic.
Everything's looking great. I have no accidents.
Probably why she didn't do it.
Yeah, but I should just take this opportunity to say, hey, you. Yeah, you. You're pointing at yourself. Me? Yeah, you. What are you seeing out there? You can text us, 33986. Now through January 25th, buy a set of 4 select tires from Big O Tires. Get free pizza products from Papa Murphy's Pizza for a year. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Here's boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait. U.S. Immigration Customs, ICE, detained a 5-year-old Minnesota boy on Tuesday as he returned home from school.
There he is.
And little guy wearing his
bunny hat.
They detained this 5-year-old Minnesota boy as he returned home from school and took him and his father to a Texas detention center. Liam Ramos, the little kid, and his father were taken into custody while in the driveway of their home, the superintendent of the school district in Columbia Heights said. Liam, who had recently just turned 5, is one of 4 children at the school district who have been detained by federal immigration agents during the administration's enforcement surge in the region over the last 2 weeks. Liam and his father had just arrived home when they were detained. Apparently, this is according to Zena Stenvik, the superintendent of the school district, who said she drove to the home when she learned of the detentions. When she arrived, Stenvik said that the father's car was still running and the father and the son had already been apprehended. An agent had taken Liam out of the car, led the boy to his front door, and said, "Knock on the door and ask to be let in."
Oh, in
order to see if anybody else was at the home. Essentially, using the 5-year-old as bait. Stenvik said another adult living in the home was outside during the encounter and had pleaded to take care of Liam so the boy could avoid detention, but was denied. Liam's older brother, a middle schooler, came home 20 minutes later, found his father and brother missing, Stenvik said. 2 school principals from the district also arrived at the home to offer support. Mark Prokosh, an attorney representing the family, said the family had an active asylum case and shared paperwork showing that the father and son had arrived in the U.S. at a port of entry. That means an official crossing point. They hadn't sneaked across the border. The family did everything they were supposed to do in accordance with how the rules have been set out. They didn't come here illegally. They are not criminals. He said there was no order of deportation against them, and he believes the father and son have remained together in detention. Why detain a 5-year-old? You can't tell me this kid is going to be classified as a violent criminal.
Why detain either of them? If he came through a point of entry,
papers.
having paperwork, seeking asylum, I watched the press conference this morning with this attorney who said he has showed up at every meeting. He's following all of the proper procedures.
Yep. It's because the ICE agents get paid per head. It's a quota system. They don't care whether you're here legally or not. They just take people.
The superintendent of the school district said, "Our children are traumatized. The sense of safety in our community and around the school is shaken. I can speak on behalf of all school staff when I say our hearts are shattered. They're taking children." Boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait.
Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, he should get it back. Amazon has a great return policy. This is a guy who on an Amazon DoorDash thing caught the Amazon driver, or on his Ring bell, camera doorbell. That's what I'm trying to say. Caught the Amazon driver stealing his cat. Boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family. This is a local story. Davis County, a man facing charges of sexual exploitation of a minor and voyeurism, caught using a hidden camera to film members of his own family without their knowledge. And boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait.
All right, time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit in the message of a text. 1, 2, or 3, the one that you think is the worst. Text that number to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, January 23, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It will appear. Click and vote. You've got about 300 seconds to get your vote in. This is Boner of the Day.
Well, I'm about to tell the story of what happened to me. I was injured on Saturday, and it is really one of the more painful things that I've ever gone through. And Nate, I particularly will want you to weigh in on this in a few minutes because I know you played 7 years in the NFL.
You had injuries.
Oh, here we go.
So I was out to dinner, pre-Father's Day dinner, Saturday night with my wife, and we came out of the restaurant, and the sun was really bright, and we start to walk toward where the car is parked, and there was a little tiny curb there. But I did not see that curb. I didn't trip on the curb. I stepped as though I were still going to step on solid ground, but I stepped off the curb and on, so about 2 inches.
I know that feeling.
And that caused me to fall to the ground on the concrete. And I did kind of a tuck and roll, I guess, because my right arm and shoulder are bruised up terribly, and I've got a big gash on my forearm on my right arm. But I got up, and some nice people helped me up, and my wife, of course, helped me up, and I got to the car, wasn't far away, and I felt kind of beat up, and I felt, geez, it hurts. By the time I got home, I could barely walk. I couldn't get out of the car very well. I tried and so my wife helped me to the house and went in and managed to, change my clothes and sit down and watch TV for a little while, drinking some whiskey because that always helps.
Always.
Yeah.
Then I went to
frontier
bed.
medicine.
Well, you were really milking this thing, weren't you, Bill? Huh?
And so I went to bed, and I got up in the morning, and I couldn't get out of bed, and so my wife had to help me get out of bed, and she said, we're going to have to go to the hospital. And I said, oh, crap, come on, really? Yes, I think we better go to the hospital. It's Father's Day, and it's my wife's birthday.
Oh, double whammy.
Yeah. So I said, I think I know what, this seems like it's a groin pull. I've never had one, but this has got to be what this is.
I didn't know you had a groin. This is news to me.
Gina, all God's children got groins. All God's children got groins, okay? And that's your sign off. Okay. All God's children got groins. And so now we have stairs in our house, and I could not get downstairs. We had to call the EMTs, and they came and put me in this special chair and hauled me out of the house. And then they said, you want to go in the ambulance, or you could go in your own car if you want. I said, we'll go in my car. We're just going up to LDS Hospital.
Cheaper to go in your car.
The paramedics are really nice, though. The EMTs are very nice. Yeah, I think it is cheaper. Yeah. They charge you for the ride.
Oh, yeah, they came to your house. You're going to get charged.
I know, but I think they would have charged me more for the ride.
Would have been an expensive Uber.
They ask you all kinds of questions. What medications are you taking? All of that. And I said, well, I take a blood thinner. And one of the EMTs said, well, why do you take a blood thinner? And I said, to thin my blood. What do you think?
Hey, man, I'm not a doctor. I'm just an EMT.
She thought that was, I was just being a smart ass. I thought at first I was going to make her mad or hurt her feelings, but she thought that was hilarious. I said, no, it's because I had a blood clot in my leg at one time. So anyway, go up to the hospital. My wife kept saying, we're going to be here all day, don't you?
Yep.
There's
no quick trip to the hospital.
We go to the emergency room. We were there about 7 hours.
Yep.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy birthday.
And I hit the back of my head a little bit, And it didn't really hurt, but they said we better check because blood thinners, you could have a subdural hematoma. So they took scans of my head. They did They checked the groin area and all of that, and said there's no bone damage there. So I think you've strained your groin muscle. That's like I figured. And now, Nate, I know athletes get that. Happens to athletes fairly often, doesn't it?
It sure does. It's something that's happened to me actually every year going into training camp.
Oh my God!
In training camp starts in August, and so without fail, every training camp, I always strain my groin. And so they got to put this wrap around my leg, around my waist, just to keep that muscle intact. And so I feel for you, Bill. I'm sorry.
It's really painful. I mean, and if I just try to reach for something, even it hurts. So anyway, but they gave me a walker, and I can sort of get around with that. And I gave my walker a name. I call it Texas Ranger. Get me the Texas Ranger.
Walker.
Texas Ranger. But the hospital staff was quite amused by that as well.
I have in my hand the results of our Twitter. Thought so.
Yeah.
Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a bowl of Greek food.
And see movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas this weekend. Check out The Testament of Anne Lee. Don't miss this mind-blowing experience. Tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
There's really good Greek food, too. It's it's a Greek place called Perea. You been there?
No.
Really good. Let's see. We had only 14 votes for the guy whose cat got nicked. So it was a big boner fight between boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family, the Davis County man who put a hidden camera in his own home and filmed his family without their knowledge doing stuff,
Yeah.
And then the ICE agents using a 5-year-old kid as bait to try and lure people out of the house where they thought maybe there's some more people we can detain in there.
A kid who's here legally.
And then they detained him, a little kid, and his father. They're both here legally. They have the papers, but it
doesn't matter.
The winner, number 2, Boner Candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family, got 159 votes.
That's a lot.
But not enough. Boner Candidate number 3, 347 votes.
Good.
Wins Boner of the Day.
That's your Boner of the Day for today, January 23, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. That'll happen at 9:50 this morning with Dave the Flower Guy. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Yes, brought to you by the Wagner family of wines, maker of Camus Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon, a Napa Valley benchmark and family-owned winery since 1972. Treat yourself to this special wine. Pick up a bottle today.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, he's here now in the studio with us, the overeager acolyte who runs the Wine Academy of Utah.
I think you're just the right amount of eager. That's
Okay, the eager acolyte who runs runs the Wine Academy of Utah. WineAcademyofUtah.com is where you go. Here he is, the man himself, Jimmy Santangelo. Good morning.
Good morning. We are celebrating this morning with a premium selection. I want everybody to get one of these bottles this weekend. The 2023 Camus Cabernet Sauvignon out of Napa Valley. Camus is an absolute, you can't think of Napa Valley without thinking of Camus. They are a premium brand. They were one of the original boutique bottling, widely available now. And they just consistently produce high-quality, concentrated fruit, ready to drink, or you can lay down for ageability cabs year after year.
This is delicious.
Now,
it really is.
Now, this is a premium wine. It's not cheap. And because of that, Jimmy has he brought in some really nice stemware.
I brought in great glassware for everybody.
See mine.
But for Bill, you gotta match the man with the glass.
I guess so.
Cheers to us.
I got a paper cup.
Cheers.
My paper cup won't clink.
No, I'm kidding. You got a glass head to break your stones. This Caymus Vineyards, by the Wagner family, as Gina mentioned, they do have a broad portfolio. Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon. They also have their Special Select, which is a selection of more specific vineyards to go in their flagship wine. The Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon complements not only your home, but also great restaurants out there. They also have Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon, California Cabernet.
What's the difference of
that's
that?
about we call it baby Caymus because what they're doing is it's a matter of how broad of a region they're sourcing the fruit from throughout California. Special Select, the flagship, the really expensive, real specific vineyards, just a couple. This, Coombsville to Calistoga, Northern California, they're getting just from the perfect vineyards that they're drawing from to make this really consistent. And the broader range, people always ask, we have a benefit in California in some of our wine growing regions because of the weather is pretty consistent, but we are seeing some variability. So the way a farmer or winemaker adapts to that is they'll source from a broader range of vineyards from their area. So that's when we talk about microclimates, like, it was a great year this year, but this one hillside was super cold this year, just oddly enough, or this one was a little more wet than we expected it to be, or this guy had way too much sunshine. Well, we can adapt and pull fruit from others and have more of a percentage of one vineyard versus the others, maintaining that consistency.
I'm guessing that the price of this one is not cheap.
Well, it's $74, and it's not going to be your countertop wine, but it is going to be a wine that you definitely can't. Let's face it, you're going to the wine store, you're buying 2 or 3 anyways. So, you're up to this price point. So if you have an opportunity, you're going to a nice dinner, going to a friend's house, this is the wine that you want to bring. It's going to be drinkable right away.
Yes.
Maybe give it a little decant, make it real nice, and then pour it, big glasses. And the tannic structure, the dryness in the wine, is super smooth. This is like swaying on the palate.
Yeah. Cabernet is not my favorite wine because it's usually so tannic and but that's because I drink $15, $20 Cabernet.
Mm-hmm.
This is very good.
Well, here
I can taste the fruit.
Well, and the fruit you're tasting is ripe blackberry, cassis, cocoa powder, vanilla, sweet spice, dark plum, espresso, and tobacco. Doesn't that all sound delicious?
It's got good legs too.
Now, when you say that, and I hear the term used all the time that it has tobacco flavors, does that mean that they put a couple of little shreds of
they were
tobacco
smoking around the winery,
or they
right?
Smoke a cigar.
Yeah, smoking a cigar. Now that comes from the combination of both the interaction of the tannic structure, but mostly the wood contact, the barrel contact, the aging of it. We hear the tobacco term a lot in Bordeaux, pencil shavings, pencil lead, that kind of
leather
thing.
is another one.
Leather's a big one, and leather is can be construed for characteristics both aromatically as well as on the palate. Typically, it's on the palate. When on the palate, it refers to the tannic structure or the dryness on your tongue, that tannin that you feel. This has got suede-like tannins, in my opinion, utilizing the leather.
It does not dry my mouth out.
No, yeah, and it's got really ripe, concentrated fruit. I could see us having this just relaxing around a nice fire. A couple of friends getting together. I'm not craving food, but man, this is going to complement You have a roast. You have your steaks. You have ratatouille. You have something that is just concentrated, rich, grilled, roasted. This is going to be a match made in heaven.
It'd also be pretty good with a double cheeseburger.
Sure. Why not? Sure. Like in the movie Sideways, when he was at the burger joint with his bottle that he saved for a special occasion.
Right. There you go. It's delicious.
Jimmy's going to be here for your questions right now. 877-602-9696. Traffic crash northbound Mountain View corridor at Harvest Hills Boulevard. This is in Saratoga Springs, off to the left shoulder. That's the only thing that UDOT's reporting, and you haven't reported anything via text. But if you see something, share it with us. 33986. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, your gateway to oceans, rainforests, and more. livingplanetaquarium.org.
All right, 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Talk to Jimmy. Ask him questions about wine, about spirits, about food. You name it, he can answer it. Or text your questions if you're shy, 33986. UtahAdvocates.com.
We never say this, but I was just looking. We have we have copy to go by when we do these endorsements, just in case we need some extra stuff. And we never say this. You didn't deserve to be in an accident.
Yeah.
But you do deserve an advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great statement to talk about the advocates. If you've been injured, or if your property has been damaged in an accident and it wasn't your fault, you need somebody to go to bat for you. Don't try and deal with the insurance companies yourself.
The insurance companies have lawyers designed to keep your money.
Yeah, they don't want they don't want to pay you. Well, the advocates, if they take your case, they're not going to charge you any money at all. You don't have to pay a dime out of pocket for the first call. If they take your case, you don't pay any money to the advocates.
They take their payment out of the settlement.
And so you can be sure they will get you a settlement. So 801-355-5550, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or UtahAdvocates.com.
I have in my hands
the
results of our Twitter poll.
Oh, I'm very interested to see how this turned out.
Nick's mustache, should it stay or should it go?
Huh.
Well, does Nick look better with or without his mustache was the question.
Okay.
And there were two photos.
I provided the photos.
They were both wearing the same outfit.
The same Christmas garb.
Christmas sweater. One clean-shaven. Young, youthful, almost childlike
But
Nick.
looking grumpy on purpose.
But he purposely stuck his gut out and brought his chin in, so he just like, brr.
Are you saying I made that photo purposefully bad for this poll?
I think you did.
Yes.
But, and then the other one, same outfit, posed jauntily almost, with hands on hip and that sort of thing, with the mustache.
Flattered.
66.9% think he looks better with the mustache.
Huh.
33.1% say he looks better without. So.
Ain't that something?
Well, it might be that people realize that your face has almost absolutely no character.
It needs something. It needs something.
So
is that what you're saying?
If the mustache isn't there, it's just like your features are almost have been erased.
So let's walk it back. Let's walk it back a little bit.
All right.
Bill has said for months now that I need to lose the mustache because it makes me look terrible.
Yeah.
And now your position is I have the mustache because my face has no other character to it.
Which I think is a good thing. See, I think it's a good thing that you're one of those kind of people that every time I see you, I would go, "Have we met?"
But the mustache changes this. It makes me more recognizable, is what you're saying
true.
right there.
That is true.
Hmm.
If you're going to keep it, commit to it.
Yeah.
Don't have it all nicely trimmed up. And I want you to grow a mustache. Not just that little.
How is keeping it nicely trimmed not paying attention to it?
You make it. You almost make it disappear.
Do I?
Yeah. Let it get full.
This is the color. Can it be thicker?
It can be thicker.
Yeah, make it thick.
Make it thicker.
Okay.
And I would even suggest coloring it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
And
So because it's lighter than your actual hair. Your
Yeah,
actual
that
hair
is true.
Darker.
I will give you that.
So
Yeah.
if it were darker,
Okay.
perhaps.
Will it go down? Can you grow it down the
Can
sides?
you do a
of
I
your
handle-
mouth
can.
You
like
can
that?
do a
I can.
handlebar?
Do that.
Do a handlebar?
Don't do a handlebar.
Do a Hulk Hogan. Come on.
Yeah, that one. That's not a handlebar.
Let's not do
That's
Hogan. No,
Let's
no.
go all the way down here.
Yeah.
Down
Let's
there?
do a Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough, the hair actually only grows without patches down that line.
Down
Do
that
it.
line.
Do
It's
it.
patchy everywhere else.
Here especially.
Do it.
This is an audio format, so I'm not doing our audience any service. But
Below the chin. All right.
Yeah. Do that. I think it might give you an evil aspect if you do that.
evil, Nick.
Oh, now see Terrence in the chat room, and you can trust Terrence. He knows what he's talking about. He says product is your friend, but he also says that you should do the chin hair and mustache combination. You get just a little tuft under the chin here, just a tuft.
Like what do they call soul patch kind of thing almost?
And that's because your mustache is kind of on the thinnish side. It's not as dark as it could be. It'll help it a
Can you do a soul patch?
Do I want a soul
Like
patch?
under your lip.
Yeah, but I feel like it
I
looks a
think-
little hick-like when I do that.
No, with the mustache, and then you grow that little soul patch right there, right under your lower lip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it'll make you look like it will almost make you look like you're maybe a jazz musician.
Okay. I'll take jazz music.
Now, see, here's a texter. It says, I voted for because it makes him look older. Without it, he looks like a tall child in grade school.
Thank you.
But that's
This is what
I
I said
like
yesterday.
My youthful childlike Nick.
Yeah?
That's what I like.
I started here at 19, right?
Yeah.
I'm 26 now.
but that-
I'd
you
like
will-
to look a little bit older.
Nick, I'm going to show you something here on my phone.
Have you really been around that long?
I have.
Yeah.
It seems way longer.
You will always be that Nick to me. I'm going to show you something here as I type in your name, Nick, in my phone.
Yeah.
Do you see how your name comes up?
Nick intern.
Still intern Nick.
And you
so
should
you'll always
change
be
it.
that
Yeah.
way to me.
Sure.
So no.
How many years have you been here?
What would that be? So I did a summer here in 19, and then I was here and never left at 20. So, what, 6.5 years? If
Because
you
I swear to God, it seems like 10.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or maybe even 12 years.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Well, I guess you're keeping the mustache, but let's work on it.
Do a soul patch.
I can work on it.
You're going to keep it. Let's work on it.
Either a soul patch or let it grow down like that.
Yeah, something.
I'll make something happen.
Because it'll make you look. If you grow it down the sides, it will make you look tough. well,
tough?
Like
question mark?
It'll make you look tough, like I don't know. Yeah, it won't.
It won't.
No.
Please,
don't call this day drinking. This is refined.
Like Hubble did from Holiday.
Holiday?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this sponsored?
Brought to you by the Wagner family of wines, makers of Caymus Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon, Napa Valley Benchmark, family-owned winery since 1972. Treat yourself to the special wine. Pick up a bottle today before we buy it all, because I think we're all going.
We're going to be buying it all. Yeah.
Love hearing that.
And we're going to finish this bottle, I think, because it's really good. Really good.
Jimmy Santangelo is still with us here, talking about this wine, this Caymus wine. If you buy enough bottles of it, do you get one of those cool hats like you've got?
Yeah, I was pouring at the table last year at one of the wine festivals, and this fell out of the box, and I just threw it on my head because it was snowing out. It was at the spring festival.
Don't want it to get wet.
So it hasn't come off since, I guess.
If you have any questions about wine or about dining, restaurants, anything you want to talk about in terms of hospitality, Jimmy Santangelo is your guy. 877-602-9696 is the number. Call and ask him a question.
Did you see the James Beard noms that the bars and restaurants around here got?
Pretty cool.
A couple of days ago?
I was just looking them up. Oh, here they are.
What do we got?
My favorite place got nominated, and it's I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get in anymore because it was already a small space.
That's
you know.
Juna.
Juna.
That's a an Italian Asian fusion.
I love it.
Which seems odd, doesn't it?
It's really good.
Arlo.
Oh, yeah.
Milo Carrier up there.
That's pretty cool.
What was that restaurant? What did it used to be called? Emma's, I think. And it's a little
M's.
That's right,
up in the Avs over there.
Yeah, little restaurant up by the Capitol. And my wife and I have been there. In eating at Arlo. It's very good. Then your buddy Andrew Fuller at Oker. Nominated for James
Oker's
Beard.
good.
Andrew and Angie. Yeah, they do a great job.
Felt Bar and Eatery, Travis Herbert.
Wow.
Tommy Wynn at the Pearl. Nick Zucco, Urban Hill. And
nice. All my favorite places.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Great beverage programs. And Felt, they're expanding. They're taking over Martine.
That's that oyster
Brookstone
bar.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have a seafood forward with good, they, the chef that you just mentioned at Felt, he's got his lot of chops in that, both figuratively and literally. He knows his way around a steak. So what I love about seafood forward restaurants, and if it's directed by a steakhouse guy, it's gonna be a well-rounded menu that everything's gonna be on point.
All right, so we'll go from nice and fancy to down and dirty. Hey Jimmy, I have a hard one for you. Text question. I'm having a video game party this weekend. We tend to drink during the event. Do you have any recommendations for something to replace the vodka Red Bull and Malibu?
I do.
And Mountain Dew that we usually drink.
So you want to keep it simple. You want to keep yourself in the game. You don't want to be going making cocktails. You don't want to be doing that. You got to stay in the game, stay in the zone.
Exactly.
Canned cocktails. Go to Beehive Distillery, Sugar House Distillery. I just ran into the folks over at Simplicity Cocktail. They've got a couple of new lineups for you. So go, Simplicity Cocktail has a retail store over on 300 West, right next to the Costco over there, whatever that address is, just after 1700 South. And boom, they got them in the cooler. They got them everything. They come in 4-packs or singles.
Simplicity is right next to that Hawaiian, what do they call Mo Betta?
Or Hawaiian joint.
Yeah, I love that place. Let's see. Jimmy, what's a good beverage to have with haggis?
Something acidic. You can do.
Wine would be.
I typically I have it with beer. A Guinness or something other while in the country. But if you want to do a wine, I would recommend high acid white, maybe a dry Riesling or a Pinot Gris.
Haggis, when you describe it to people, it sounds like something you shouldn't eat or you don't want to eat. Yeah. But then when you have a little slice of haggis, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's very flavorful, a lot of flavor, concentration.
Gumby with a question. Just discovered, I'm glad, welcome to the party, Gumby, Amarula in coffee. It is amazing. Looking for other uses for Amarula.
What is Amarula?
It's a cream liqueur.
Okay.
And I know it's got an elephant on the label.
So I would do that vodka, a little bit of maybe a caramel cream or a scoop of ice cream. Shake the heck out of that, and you have yourself a cocktail milkshake.
A boozy milkshake.
A boozy milkshake. That's where
it's made from the Amarula fruit, the fermented Amarula fruit.
Okay.
Which is why the elephant's on the label. They get drunk off of it.
Nice.
What's an Amarula fruit?
It's like a peach kind of thing.
It's like a peach.
Okay.
All right. Chicken. Tastes like chicken.
This says the flavor profile is often compared to a creamsicle.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
That's the direction I was going. So creamsicle, maybe a little orange in there instead of caramel.
Let's see. What was the name of the wine that you guys were talking about? I can't find it in the inventory.
Caymus, Caymus, Caymus Vineyards, and look for they have a number of them. So type in Caymus, hit enter, and then it's the third or fourth one down. It's the 750 milliliter. The vintages in the site may end with 22, but the 2023, which is what you want, this is the some of the highest ratings that it's getting so far.
It's really amazing.
With the critics out there.
It's nice.
2023.
Go to if you're asking where are you looking for this, there's an app.
Yeah.
The DABS app where you can put in the exact wine you're looking for. It'll tell you which stores and how many bottles they have.
The people that work at the liquor stores use those to find if they have something in the back.
You ask them.
If you ask them, do you have this? And they go, hang on, let me see.
It's just nice so you don't drive all over town. You can go right
every
to the
time I don't
store.
bring my phone into a wine store, I end up looking all over for I'm like, I thought it was here. And then it's like whatever that by not bringing. Every time I bring it in, boom, it's right there. I see it. So sometimes I forget my phone. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to find this one.
What have you got? WineAcademyofUtah.com. What's happening?
Hey, you know what? In-home wine events are very popular. We're really booking out for the spring. Get a hold of us. We do have a team of sommeliers to be able to assist you to have a sommelier in the comfort of your own home. You can go right to the WineAcademyofUtah.com, pick different themes from Splash of Spain, Tour of Italy, California coastline. I myself even do spirits classes, whether it's a rum and chocolate tasting for February or otherwise. Just go WineAcademyofUtah.com, look for in-home wine, click on that, and it'll take you there.
And Jimmy will be at brunch on Sunday with us at Squatter.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
All right. Mr. Santangelo, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. I
Thanks,
guess I have
guys.
to finish this wine so you can take your glass, right?
Yeah, I know where it'll be. I know where you live.
Yeah,
Hey, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks.
We'll pound it. Thank you. All right. Traffic, Gina.
I think it's interesting that the only traffic that I'm getting is this from a friend of the program who says there's a big line at Sidecar Donuts, 7th East, 21st South.
A friend of the program sent me a picture of their opening, which I think was yesterday, maybe the day before, and there was a line. I mean, it must have wound around the building 4 times or something.
So don't worry. It's not like it's a pop-up. It's going to be there. You
Yeah.
know. I would wait. Maybe.
Wait a couple of weeks.
But when you go, get that salt and butter donut. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the
That
one
was
with
so
bacon
good.
on it was great.
I'll run across the street and get some.
Yeah,
All right.
that's traffic.
Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's the A-Team trivia today, Gina.
I pity the fool who doesn't want to play.
What is the
I've also never seen an episode of the A-Team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is the prize?
Tickets to see Rob Zombie coming to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater September 14th.
Rob Zombie tickets at 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to get those tickets. Play Beat Gina. Get the prize. 877-602-9696.
Radio from Hell. Kerry Jackson there.
Yes.
I'm Bill Allred. We used to have somebody on the show named Gina.
Yeah.
I've kind of forgotten what she looks like even. And I don't remember much about her, but filling in for her, and I guess she'll return at some point.
Tuesday.
Okay. Filling in is Nick. Nick's your buddy. Nick's your pal. Who's on the radio here usually when?
Late nights, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Nick at night.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you enjoy coming in to do the morning show?
I mean, it's a complete reversal of my sleep schedule, but outside of that, I love being here.
That's all you have to say about it?
I don't wake up until about 30 minutes to an hour after you guys are done with your show most days. I'm doing the late night.
Well, yeah. So, but that's all you have to say about the privilege that we've offered you?
I love being here. I interned years ago. I love being in the studio, the pep and Shazam of live radio.
Who did you intern for?
I've been all around the building, baby.
Huh?
Yeah.
So did you now, Nick? Did you put up a poll about your mustache?
Oh, we just got it. I sent the pics over to Katie, and it's over on our Twitter feed right now.
Do we have a before and after?
I sent them.
Okay,
Yeah, and
all
remember, keep in mind, as the rules required earlier, I picked the photos.
You picked the photo
of the before mustache and the after mustache.
And this was where? Where are we seeing?
Where can we vote?
Twitter is
All
where
right,
you can
so
vote.
it's the
At
Radio
Radio
from
from
Hell?
Hell. Yep.
Okay.
I've retweeted it on my
Take a
page as
look
well
at it.
at Nick Drools. Yeah, only
Now
a few votes so far.
The
but-
question is, should Nick shave his mustache or not?
I mean, the question on the poll says what looks better, but
Well, I think this is what we need to get to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you purposely picked a very dour and sad. I mean, you're dressed the same. I admire that.
I
You're
thought-
wearing the same outfit.
yeah,
But the picture that you picked of you without the mustache
correct.
is you're purposely being unattractive.
I think I look great in that photo.
You look like Wesley from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I'm in front of a mirror. I'm trying to bring my model face together.
Well,
And now there it is. If you go to x96.com/live, you can
wearing
see
a Christmas sweater and sticking his belly out. Yeah, that's really
I've
an
lost some weight
attractive photo,
since then.
Nick.
And then there's the picture of you with your mustache.
Can you put that up too?
Again, in the same outfit, but looking confident in himself and happy.
What is the motivation, Nick, for you to grow and sport a mustache?
What is the motivation?
What's the thought?
Confidence.
To show that you are confident.
Confidence?
Oh, you mean it gives you confidence, or?
I got the baby face, right? I need some. I need some facial hair, or else I just look like a 13-year-old.
Well, why not grow more than just a mustache? Then
I got patchy face. I got patchy facial hair outside of my mustache.
Yeah, you could color that in.
I could. I've done that, actually.
Yeah, I bet you have. I think you should not worry about your youthful visage.
I like how we look. What's the problem with that?
It's very rare exception that a person can wear a mustache and get away
Standalone
with
mustache and pull it off.
It's just not.
It's not a look that works for many people.
I've said it before, and she means it sincerely. My wife loves the mustache, and who else's opinion matters on the issue?
That's true. So far, with the mustache is winning. So if you go to our Twitter feed at Radio from Hell, you can see and vote.
I knew it would.
Now, here's the story that I wanted to bring to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that your wife likes it. I think she's just being nice.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, honey. I don't care. Miles Teller. Actor.
Uh-huh.
Maverick. Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, he's in
yeah.
Now, in that role, standalone mustache. Now, this is a very handsome man.
Yeah.
All right. Miles Teller's wife prefers her man clean-shaven. While chatting with people about doing this other thing, Miles Teller opens up about how his wife was not a big fan of the mustache that he sported while shooting Top Gun Maverick.
Does it look dumb?
What does she know?
My wife made me shave it immediately after filming. Reacting to the grooming, I'm a big fan of it. If it makes people more confident, then more power to them. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be a summer trend because of this movie, and then die out. But his wife insisted.
Yeah.
As soon as he got home, are you done with that stupid movie?
Yeah.
Shave the mustache off.
I think that's the people. I can name two people who look good with a mustache.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck and Ned Flanders. Those are the only two people who should be wearing mustache.
It might be a generational thing, though, as well. There's a lot of younger people sporting mustaches these days.
Yeah, but that's it's because you're trying to be hip. It's trying to be we're retro. We're hip.
You see that you say that my wife is just being nice to me, but keep in mind I got married last year, and it's a pretty big decision.
Are you guys living together yet?
Yeah,
we just got together. It's crazy.
Wow.
And I feel like if she was just being kind about the whole thing, she wouldn't let it slide for specifically the wedding photos. Because I came to her and I asked, does this stay or does this go? It all comes down to and she said, I love it. I want you to keep it. And I said, we're taking wedding photos in this. And she said, no, it has to stay. I love it.
Is it because now you guys have matching mustaches, and that's the reason?
Adorable. Don't you say that about my wife.
You look adorable in those wedding photos.
Don't you say that about my gorgeous bride.
She is beautiful.
Well, we'll keep this. I guess the Twitter polls last 24 hours or something.
Yeah, I'm here tomorrow.
So tomorrow at about this time, we'll have an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
And I'll bring a razor and some shaving cream, and
okay,
we'll remove it.
Okay.
If the voting goes that way.
If it goes that way, I may let you shave my mustache off my face.
Okay. I'll bring my straight razor.
Yeah.
You don't really want to get that close to him, though. Do you?
I don't.
No, I didn't think so.
Sam Elliott mustache.
Yeah.
Now, see, people are saying Henry Cavill in the Mission Impossible movie with his mustache, and I disagree.
Yeah, no.
I thought he looked good in that.
Clean-shaven Henry Cavill's the way to go.
Chris Evans has one in this Netflix movie. I saw a little bit. He doesn't look bad, I have to say.
He got rid of it, I think. He said he grew it because he was playing the villain, and he wanted to have a mustache.
Twirl it.
To twirl.
Yeah. He's a damn handsome man. That's
Handsome man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So see, if you were more handsome, you might be able to pull this off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
You're not handsome. You're cute.
Oh, I'll take cute.
You're just then shave the mustache. You're even cuter.
Thanks, Bill.
Sure.
Yes, the guy in the chat room just posted a picture of Michael Cera with a mustache.
Oh yeah, that's
and
bad.
that's kind of the energy that.
Yeah, I've seen that
being
picture.
What else could I bring to the table to make the mustache work? Would tattoos are hip. I'm looking to get a tattoo. Would
Why
that
don't you
fit?
tattoo a mustache on your
face?
On your face.
Yeah?
Yeah, do that.
Now, people are bringing up Nick Offerman. Yes, Nick Offerman looks good with a mustache, but if you've seen him without the mustache,
He looks great.
he's
that
even
way.
more handsome.
You think? I
Yeah.
think he looks better.
It's time for another gripping edition of the game show that keeps everyone guessing. Beat Gina. But first, I'm Johnny O with a word from our sponsor.
Okay.
Mom, spring is coming soon, and that means batter up. So when your boy heads out to play baseball, he needs big fruit flavor, and he needs it right in the palm of his hand.
Ow.
So give your little leaguer the energy he needs with the treat that he craves. Hostess fruit pies are bursting with the orchard fresh goodness of sun-ripened cherries and tart Granny Smith apples. The secret? A crust so light and flaky it practically melts, yet sturdily enough to survive the trip to school. No forks, no plates, no mess, just wholesome, golden brown perfection wrapped in our signature Stay Fresh paper. Hostess fruit pies, because every lunch and every little leaguer deserves a happy ending. And now, here he is, your game show host who always deserves a happy ending as well, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Could use a fruit pie.
I love a good hostess fruit pie.
Good hostess fruit.
It's not really wholesome health food, though. It's
Not really, no.
That's good for your little leaguer.
Yeah, plenty of sugar to keep them going. Jared, the randomizer, has picked Jared to play against you today, Gina. Hi, Jared. Are you there?
I am here.
All right, Jared. We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
It's of course heads.
Well, all right, let's see. It is tails.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course, tails.
You're going to have to work for these Rob Zombie tickets. He's coming to town with Marilyn Manson, The Who, and Orgy September 14th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Tickets go on sale later today.
All right. You're going to get these tickets playing Beat Gina because you lost the coin toss. Gina goes first. The first question is for her to answer on her own. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Jared, I hope you were paying attention. I'll ask you the same question. You can answer it correctly and steal her point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, here we go. Because the A-Team premiered on this day in 1983, the TV show The A-Team, we have A-Team trivia. Gina, first question for you.
Yes.
NBC executives wanted to remove what character because they felt that he was too over the top?
Okay.
Was it 1, B.A. Baracus?
Okay.
Was it 2, Howlin' Mad Murdoch? Was it 3, Gladys Kravitz? Or 4, Kramer?
I mean, I think you want me to say B.A., but I'm guessing it's number 2.
Howlin' Mad Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Yes.
Yes. All right, there's a point for Gina.
All right, Jared. In the opening credits.
I'm listening hard.
All right. In the opening credits of the TV show, Dirk Benedict reacts to a passing metallic robot. These robots were featured in Benedict's earlier series called what?
Come on.
Is it 1?
What a sore loser you are.
Is it 1, the Galactic HOA, the Rules of Nebula? Is it 2, Zorp versus Zorp? Is it 3, Chopper 1? Or was it 4, Battlestar Galactica?
I think I'm going to have to go with Battlestar Galactica.
There you go.
1-1. You know, if you were a real gentleman, you would have gotten it wrong.
It's true.
I'll try harder next time.
All right, Gina?
Yes.
Hannibal, who's a master of disguise.
Yes.
Hannibal dressed up as a wino in the episode The Road to Hope. What was the catchy name that he gave his character?
Okay.
God.
Is it 1, Jack Daniels? Is it 2, Johnny Walker? Was it 3, Cormac Bone? Or was it 4, Drinky McWeather?
Oh, thank you. I will say Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels is correct.
Yeah, there you go. 2-1. Now back to Jared.
Jared? When a European tour was organized for the cast to make personal appearances, who refused to join their fellow cast members? Was it 1, Don Knotts? Was it 2, Irene Ryan? Was it 3, George Peppard? Or 4, Dwight Schultz?
I'm going Dwight Schultz.
Dwight Schultz?
From
You'd
The
think that.
Office.
Yeah.
No,
All right. That's the game right there.
That is the game?
Well, Gina will now answer the question and win.
George Peppard.
George Peppard.
And that's the game.
There we
Why
go.
were you
Sorry,
rushing
Jerry.
me, Johnny? Why would you let me have my moment?
Exactly.
It was everybody knew what was about to happen there. There was no climax to build to. No.
How about if I just totally flip everything on its head, and even though I won, give the prize to Jared anyway?
Well,
what
that's
if I do
unprecedented.
that?
That's unprecedented. You can't do that.
You're going to go see Rob Zombie, and you've won these before you could buy them. You can
All
buy
right.
them later today after 10.
Hang on the line, Jared.
Amazing.
Hang on. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Speaking of no climax to build to, I've got to get home to Mrs. Elwa.
All right. Big Boy News now, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And remember,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Yesterday we were talking about Nathan's famous hot dogs. They had been purchased, and I just want to correct something. I said that they'd been bought by a Chinese company. That's not entirely true. They were purchased by Smithfield Foods, which is a Virginia-based meat processing giant. It is a subsidiary of Hong Kong-listed WH Group. So it's based in Virginia. They are a subsidiary of a Hong Kong company, however. Smithfield, by the way, acquired all outstanding shares of Nathan's Famous for $102, that is, per share. Prior to full acquisition, Smithfield held an exclusive license to manufacture and sell Nathan's products. So they've had a relationship. They've had a relationship for a long time, and they sell their products in Sam's Club and Costco and other places. But so there you go. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. I don't know why that bothered me, but now this I don't know. You know, I've said, I never saw an episode of the A-Team, which is really true. I think I can't recall. I saw enough promos for it that I said that's not for me. And here's a show I have no idea who these people are. The actors who co-star in a hit hockey romance TV series.
How have you not heard about
Heated
this?
Rivalry.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I don't have any idea what this is. They're set to be among the torchbearers carrying the Olympic flame on the way to the opening ceremony for the Milan Cortina Games.
It's the biggest thing right now. So they're gay hockey players, Bill. And there's lots of sexy time.
The series based off Game Changers books has captivated viewers with the fictional story of a Canadian and a Russian hockey player sustaining a decade-long secret relationship. I think now that has been said, I have heard about it. I read something about it somewhere along
It's
the
all
line.
the rage.
And I think I read it and went, it's not for me. The first season became the #1 series on HBO Max. Originally developed for the Canadian streaming service Crave, the show scored a distribution deal with HBO and has been renewed for a second season. It will broadcast in Italy beginning next month, and the 2 stars of that are going to carry the Olympic torch. That's exciting. Let's see. Salt Lake City has seen a 47% decrease in murder rates from 2019 to 2025, according to new data from the Council on Criminal Justice that tracks crime trends across 35 major U.S. cities. It's a statistic that surprised 3 of the 4 people that were interviewed by Fox on the campus of Salt Lake Community College. One of them guessed uncertainly that trends were probably up for murder, and 2 felt more certain that that was the case. One said, I think they're probably up. The other 2 said, oh, I'm sure murder rates are higher than they've ever been. If crime is down there, but that's not the case. 47% decrease.
But Mr. Hannity said,
if crime is down, why is the Salt Lake City Police Department asking for more money? Only Michaelis, Salt Lake's decline reflects a broader national trend, with the combined cities showing an overall 25% drop in murder rates during the same period. So if crime is down, why are they asking for more money? Well, number one, are we as efficient in our call response? This is according to Salt Lake City Police Chief Michael Redd. He said additional funding is well spent to keep those numbers low, and not only now but into the future. We need to be efficient in our call response. Are our officers feeling supported? Salt Lake City matches national decline in murders from 2019 to 25. Oh, we saw that. We mentioned that. But Chief Redd says, we need money for officer overtime, an expanded drone program, license plate readers, and $1 million for a police mobile command center. License plate readers are the big thing these days.
Well, that's a good revenue source.
Up in, I think Ogden has more license plate readers than Salt Lake does. I know they have a lot. Technology is consistently changing, so there's always going to be expenses, and we want to be on the cutting edge. That's why we're requesting the funding. Drones, we need drones. Well, here's a bizarre story that Gina caught and sent me. Mitt Romney's sister-in-law, Carrie, left behind a note before she fell to her death off the roof of a parking structure near a California shopping mall.
Really?
Carrie Elizabeth Romney, 64 years old, found unresponsive on the street next to a 5-story parking garage in California. This was back in October.
Oh.
Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed in December that she died by suicide after suffering blunt traumatic injuries from plunging from the tall building. In a full autopsy report, it was revealed that Romney fell backwards from a seated position on a parking structure rooftop. The medical examiner wrote that a note was found inside of Romney's car, and security footage showed her pacing around the top level of the parking structure for an extended period. The handwritten note was left on the last pages of the Book of Mormon found in Romney's car. Ms. Romney then sat backwards on the terraced edge of the parking structure and plunged to her death. Apparently, the medical examiner revealed that Romney had a history of suicidal ideation and had previously attempted to end her life. It's very sad. There's a lovely picture of her here with, I assume that's her husband. Romney's brother, George Romney. Is that all the time we have?
One more light story.
Let's do this one. Rhode Island has been the home of Hasbro for quite some time. And it's been no small potatoes that Rhode Islanders have been able to choose the image of Mr. Potato Head on a specialty license plate.
Oh, really?
That was an option?
Yeah.
I'd do that if I lived there.
Yet
there
with
he is.
with Hasbro's decision,
There he is.
X96.com/live.
with Hasbro's decision to move its headquarters from Rhode Island to Boston, 2 lawmakers say it's time to hash out whether Rhode Island should continue promoting one of the company's most iconic characters, Mr. Potato Head. Under the proposal introduced earlier this month, Rhode Island's Division of Motor Vehicles would stop providing Mr. Potato Head as an option for specialty license plates. I guess I don't blame them. The plate costs around $40, and one half of that amount goes to help support the Rhode Island Community Food Bank.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, but where's that figure? Okay, here it is. The license plate started at a time when Mr. Potato Head was all over the state and having a moment, which has the food bank has received nearly $60,000 over the years due to the plate, but that's only $60,000. Let's see, since 2002. So not that many. I mean, not that much.
So people aren't buying it. What?
I mean, people did, but not. It's not overwhelming. Anyway, Rhode Island, they're probably going to say no more Mr. Potato Head, but they should look for some other plate to replace it for
the food bank,
for the food pantry or whatever.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, this little Clydesdale is ready for their close-up. It's time for the video in there, guys. '26 Super Bowl ad stable. In stable, 5 horses from one of Budweiser's iconic Clydesdale teams investigate the arrival of a mystery creature hiding in a bucket, while foal is just 1 horse, and it's a tiny baby Clydesdale.
They show him for about half a second.
Well, you got to watch the Super Bowl to see the rest of
Yeah.
it. But baby horses make me happy.
Well, they're supposed to make you thirsty for beer.
The Jazz are thirsty for a win. How about that? That's good. They lost to San Antonio 126-109 last night. They play the Heat tomorrow at 7:30. And the Mammoth, Tusks will be up tomorrow at 1:30. They play the Predators. And in men's basketball, you've got the Utes and BYU playing each other for the second time, this time down in BYU. That game's at 3:30 tomorrow. That's your sports. Weather. So gunky air again today, 42 for a high. Then this little storm system that really isn't bringing anything that's going to fall out of the sky. Hopefully it's just windy enough to blow the bad air out and bring some cleaner, colder air in. 35 kind of consistently throughout the weekend. Traffic's been really good this morning. Let me refresh this. I barely had anything to tell you about except for the line around Sidecar Donuts. That's the only one I can see. Let me check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in. Somebody says, crash and slowage at Fort Union. Thank you, Infiniteam member, for sending that in. At 33986, the mystical world of Lorwyn returns in Magic the Gathering's newest set, Lorwyn Eclipsed. At Haster Games, you can explore Haster Games, 6831 South State.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll be back after these with the girls' review of the Bowden Temple.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Just impressions. How about that?
Stand by.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
See what I got here?
Well, it keeps appearing and disappearing because of your filter.
Can't
if you
do
hold
it.
it up, there you go. Hold it in front of your face. Is it a
Gin
brain?
soaked raisins.
Oh, I thought it was a brain inside of a jar.
No, gin soaked. So remember that story last week?
Mm-hmm.
105-year-old woman.
Yes.
She ate 9 gin soaked raisins a day.
So this is your health plan? This is your.
I haven't tried them. And they specifically, they were golden raisins.
Of course.
So I bought some golden raisins, and I put them in this, and then covered them with gin, They've swollen up quite a bit.
They're swole with gin.
I haven't dared try them, though.
Swole with gin.
So am I, as a matter of fact. If they...
I like that this is your new health plan. This is...
Smells ginny.
Mm-hmm.
Should I try one?
Yeah.
Let me
You're
see.
frozen,
Your
though.
picture froze, but
yeah.
I'll have to take your word for it.
It says, looks... Oh, there, I'm back. So, let me just try one, see. No, you're not. I'm not back? Well, I'm back as far as I'm
There you are. Now you've frozen again.
Okay, let me just try one of these.
Okay.
Maybe this is the universe telling me, don't do it. One
gin-soaked raisin.
One gin-soaked
Yeah.
raisin.
I wonder how she came to 9.
I don't know.
Do you think she experimented for a while, and she went all the way to 10 and went, nope, 10 is too many. The 9 is the right amount of gin soaked.
It's pretty nasty, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's not...
Even with the sweet golden raisins?
Yeah. They aren't sweet anymore.
Yeah.
No, I just ate some of the raisins on my cereal yesterday, and they're quite sweet. But yeah, no, they're not sweet anymore.
I just Googled gin-soaked raisins.
Yeah.
There's all gin-soaked raisins for arthritis. Gin-soaked raisins recipe. Now, Bill, maybe there's a recipe. You didn't follow a recipe.
No, I just poured gin over them. Cheap gin.
Let me see.
Is there something you're supposed to be doing to them?
The recipe is.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding. Am I back?
Oh, well.
While Gina searches this, let me remind you, a quick reminder, that Red Roofing Ogden Homeless Drive ends today at 4. Giving all their stuff to Lantern House. You can drop donations at 2772 H Avenue in Ogden. Thank you, Roman.
Now, here's the recipe for gin-soaked raisins.
All right.
You need 2 cups golden raisins.
What? Okay.
1.5 cups gin.
Okay, to cover them.
Put raisins in jar or container and cover with gin. Let soak for 1 to 3 weeks.
Oh, there you go.
That's part of the problem.
You gotta let them sit longer.
Keep in a cool, dark place, then eat 9 a day. This recipe says have
I don't know.
9
I'm
a
having
day.
I'm having flashbacks of turmeric and pepper. You know.
I mean, yeah, probably. But Bill, I think you didn't let them soak long enough.
I just ate one. I'll leave them in the jar and leave them in the refrigerator here
Till next week.
Yeah.
Well, 1 to 3 weeks. Do we want to go longer?
That's
Probably
what it
want
says,
to go longer.
1 to 3 weeks.
Well, I won't. I'll wait till next Monday and try them again.
Okay.
And I like gin. Cheap gin. I like
There's
cheap
all
gin.
this. What are gin-soaked raisins good for? How long does it take for gin-soaked raisins to work to cure arthritis?
Now, are you supposed to eat them or put them in your ears or something?
Cure arthritis.
It's going to cure your arthritis,
I'm
too,
sure it
Bill.
will.
Cures it, yeah. God, I hate the internet sometimes. Well,
What, Carrie, there's all these.
Most of the time, actually.
Do gin-soaked raisins really work?
No. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Carrie,
listen,
how do you know so
That was a
fast?
burp. That was a burp. is what
listen,
that was.
105-year-old woman. She's been doing it all her life.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe
That's all it takes.
That's yep.
Is one 105-year-old woman. That's
all it takes for me.
Takes. I smoked a cigar every day of my life, said a 105-year-old woman. Yep, there you go. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, 8:48.
So I think after you've done something more than once, you can say you've established a tradition.
I like to think so.
Katie and I have a tradition now of every time there's a new 28 whatevers
28
movie,
years, 28 decades, wherever it's going to go.
because we both enjoy the 28 Days Later,
Yes.
a favorite favorite zombie movie?
Infected. I'll stand by that, especially now.
Okay, well, explain to people your position on that.
I've always said this movie is an infection movie. It is not necessarily a zombie movie because they are infected with the rage virus. It's not a thing where they die and then they come back to life. It's if their blood gets in your stream, in your mouth, in your eyes, you immediately start to turn.
Okay.
So
it's like catching rabies.
I've always said this is an infection. It's not zombies.
Yeah.
And they actually address that.
Finally.
So it's Ralph Fiennes is back as Dr. Kelson. And remember, Ralph Fiennes, hey, the English Patient.
Proper
Schindler's
British gentleman.
List.
Voldemort.
I mean,
Oh, that's right, he was.
why is this person in, a horror movie?
He does so good.
Because it's kind of more than a horror movie.
Because they paid me.
I mean, not just that. He brings something else to this.
Of course.
Yeah. And so this is the continuation of 28 Years Later, which came out a year ago.
Yep.
They recorded them or filmed them at the same time.
Back to back, yeah.
And there's one more, right?
Yeah, there's another one coming.
Yes.
And they leave the door wide open at the end, which is Katie and I were kind of high-fiving at the end.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. I'm excited that I'm excited about this extending franchise, to be honest. So,
but it's just a good movie.
It really is. They do great with it.
And there is lots of penis.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was.
Well, there was
Lang.
There only needed to be one for it to be lots.
But
of that one.
There's
guy.
more.
There's a lot more than just one.
I mean, but like that guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Samson. Samson's back.
Yep, Samson's back.
So there's a whole bunch of. It's a whole band of big penis infected.
Well, you got to remember, after 28 years, zombies are not going to. Zombies are infected.
Clothes?
They're not going to have clothes. They've all ripped off.
Right,
They don't
yeah.
care. So.
I mean, did something about the infection make them? have big
No,
penises?
it's just their build.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. So we went to the movies at 11 o'clock yesterday morning with nobody in the theater at all.
That's the way to do it.
It was a beautiful scene. We have a picture of Gina in the whole theater.
We had a private screening.
Yeah,
for
us.
We were the only two people.
So we sat right in the center and enjoyed every moment of it. Found out there's some really good movies coming out. Like Ready or Not, Here I Come. I'm excited about that one. But this movie finally addresses the thing that I have been saying for so long, which is infection. And I'm really excited about that. And to not tell details about it, I walked out of that movie with Gina yesterday and I said, I told you. I said it from the beginning. So.
What? The infected thing?
Yeah.
It's not zombies.
Well, so give us an idea of the overarching theme of this thing. So because the first one, I mean, it's not just a let's scare people.
It's about survival, and it's about trying to discover after 28 years of living with this kind of thing.
So Dr. Kelson, he was in the last movie, the 28 Years Later. We meet him. He's a doctor.
He's in charge of the Bone Temple.
Yes.
Who has survived and is trying to figure out how
this virus works.
How the virus works and how to manage it.
How to manage it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is he making any headway?
He's a smart guy.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
So what's
and he
with
has a lot of books.
So what's with him gathering up of the bones and building this?
So that's his way of honoring the dead.
Yeah.
So what he spends those 28 years after trying to figure out what's happened here, how the infection works, and if there's anything that can be done about it, and honoring the dead. He gathers up bodies and brings them and makes this temple out of them, as he hopes that they're not forgotten.
Yeah. So he cremates them and he continues to build the skull tower and all of the pillars.
Is he able to communicate with them? And
I don't want to give anything away.
No spoilers, Bill. This movie's been out for a week. We're not saying anything of that sort. I will say there is a touch between religion and science in this movie. There's a part where they come together. You got to see the movie to find out.
There's a roving band of naughty teenagers.
Oh, the ones we met at the end of the other one. Okay.
There's that. So that's a competing storyline that's going on at the same time he's trying to figure out
Yeah.
And they are bad, bad, bad.
They're called the Fingers.
Yeah.
The what?
The Fingers.
Fingers?
Yep, that's what they're called. That's what they call themselves.
And I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, if you're rounded up by a band of naughty teenagers,
Yeah.
and there's like 4 of you,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they're gonna take you, into a barn and do
Me and 3 other people?
yeah,
Yeah.
and do bad things to you.
Uh-huh.
I had this problem too watching Walking Dead often.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we just going along with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just line up and go into the. Why aren't you fighting along the way?
You already think you're going to die? Fight to the death.
I guess I'll go in there with everybody. I don't understand just going along with it.
Well, because you need to move the plot along.
I mean, that's, fair. Plot armor.
But I want to see people going like, no, I'm
No,
not.
you gotta move.
can kill me right here in the kitchen. I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Well,
go
then
with you into
that's
the
it.
barn.
Yeah.
Then you need that you have a short movie.
Trav the Trash Man says the Iron Maiden part had me cheering
yes.
out loud.
Yes.
See, I wasn't going to talk
Yeah.
about that.
I didn't want to mention
okay.
what was played.
All right.
Just let that be.
But yes, it was beautiful. That was a great part.
Let it be.
All right. Here's another.
Music plays an important part.
Yes, huge part.
Here's another texter says I saw and really enjoyed 28 Days, the Sandra Bullock rehab movie. 28 Days Later was really a confusing sequel.
Yeah.
Yes, I imagine it was.
But I'm excited, and I like our tradition. This
there's-
is fun.
and
It's
there's
fun to go with
clearly-
you.
Clearly another one.
Now, this one was directed by a woman, not Danny Boyle, but it's a woman whose name I
Nia DaCosta.
and the third one, who's directing that? Is that Danny Boyle again?
Don't know yet. They probably do have a director, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not-
There was a part where Gina reached over and grabbed me.
I'm like,
It was excitement. So be anticipating of that.
Did you have popcorn?
No.
We
No
should have
popcorn?
We should have had treats.
We should have, but at the same time, I feel kind of bad because there was nobody else there. There was one single guy working there.
Don't feel bad about that.
I mean, I guess he had the whole. Nobody was there too. It was quite weird being at the theater so early and it being so quiet.
I prefer it.
I've done that several times. I used to do it every once in a while when we were at Trolley Corners, and I would go to the movies right after the show, and be the only person in the theater.
I love it.
And I thought
Yeah.
I loved doing that.
That's I go Sunday mornings. So.
You're the only one I've ever done it with, so thanks. It is fun. It is really fun to have the whole theater to ourselves and be able to talk for a minute.
Now there had been rumors that Cillian Murphy
Again, no spoilers.
I plead the fifth.
Although he's listed in the.
I know. I
he's a
went and
producer.
searched it, and he's listed right on there.
He's
so
listed in the credits.
He's a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Or is he listed as a producer or as an actor?
I
Because
don't know actually.
He did the first movie for next to nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the first movie cost next to nothing to make, and so
And was so good.
yeah.
And he's been a producer of all the rest of them.
So go see it.
Yeah.
All right.
please.
Okay.
And Sean Means gave it a really good. He gave it 3.5 stars.
It was a great
It's just
movie.
a good
I like
movie.
it. It makes you think. It really makes you think.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, you guys.
All right.
Infinity member Ed Brass has reported. He says there's a nasty accident at the intersection of Creek Road and 13th East in Cottonwood Heights. Thank you, Ed, for sending that in. And you all can send things in as you see them. We appreciate it when you do. 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We'll play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is just tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess today. But why not cheat? Go to x96.com and look for the box that says Boners January 23, 2026. Click on there, and it'll show you the answer. What is the prize?
Tickets to the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
Loveland Living Planet Aquarium tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play the Boner Recap game, all right? Speaking of the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
Oh, we're going to tell you more about it right now.
After you go see the zombies, calm yourself down
Yeah.
and go and see the otters. They'll make you smile.
It's true. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, you know where it is in Draper. They've got the big claw from U2 that's out there. You can't miss it when you're driving by. Go by and check it out. I bet it's been a while since you've been there. Time to make a trip back there with your kids, or I like to say it's a nice kind of different place to have a date, maybe. Built from founder Brent Anderson's lifelong fascination with ocean life. It's a mission-driven, non-profit focused on connecting people, especially kids, to life underwater and beyond. Sharks. They've got blacktip reef, nurse, gray reef sharks, and you walk through the shark tunnel and you see them swimming around you. Bill's actually been swimming with the sharks there.
Yep, right out there.
Sea turtles, giant Pacific octopus, penguins are a fan favorite. And then they have rays like southern stingrays and giant shovelnose rays, and they have a hands-on touch experience. They feel so velvety.
You know, we ought to have a hands-on touch experience, like at our event tomorrow. Is that, no?
No, we shouldn't. Just go to Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.org to plan your trip.
28 years later, except it's not really, it's 23, I think.
Well, in the movie.
Now.
I know, but I mean in real time.
In reality, yeah.
It was 20. Anyway, I saw it a week ago.
Little while ago.
And I really enjoyed it. It's beautifully filmed. It's scary. It's the zombies are cool.
This was the first movie Gina and I have gone to see in a theater together.
It's true.
And she got to see my anticipation and yelling at the screen in silence.
Luckily, there weren't very many other people in the theater.
No.
It was a 11 o'clock screening on a
the best
Monday.
time to
Well,
go.
let's begin with how was the person that I thought should play the Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four movie, Jodie Comer. How was she?
Great,
fantastic.
I love her so much.
It's amazing that she can play a kind of a comatose, ill person and yet do it with so much variety.
She's the mom.
Yes.
She's the mom to Spike, who's the real star of
the kid.
The kid.
Yes.
Was he like 11, 12 years old?
He's 12 years old. Isn't he the actor that was in Jojo Rabbit?
I don't know.
I could not tell
Is he?
whole movie.
And then Aaron
Craven.
Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Is the dad.
Is that his name?
Yes, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Craven.
I got it. I thought.
Yes.
I thought I was saying the wrong
Yeah.
name.
No, he was not in.
No,
JoJo.
okay.
He hasn't done much. He's pretty young.
And Craven, he's always good, though. I mean, he even took that crappy Craven movie and made me like him.
Amen.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
He is, but I will say, not in this a whole lot.
No, he is not the main character.
All right.
Not the main character.
Although a lot pivots on him.
And-
And we won't say. Don't say what.
No, I'm just going to say there is going to be another movie, and he'll be in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not. They didn't kill him off.
No, they
What?
shot him back to back, as I recall.
Yeah.
What was cool about it, I thought, one of the things was, so they live on this island where the zombies. They've managed to keep the zombies away.
It's the what is it called? The Scottish.
It's a real
Isle?
place, too.
It is, yeah.
And it's connected to the mainland by, but you can when the tide goes down, then you can walk across.
It's a causeway.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
And that's really cool.
Low tide is the only time you can cross it. High tide is too much.
And can the zombies not swim? Is that what
These fast zombies?
No.
They
That's
can't
why
swim.
they're
Actually,
safe.
The infected cannot swim. That's why they're
Yeah.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some really slow zombies that are ground lovers. They're down on the ground. They're pretty creepy.
That was cool and interesting to see.
But I don't know the big. Then there's a giant zombie,
Yeah.
and he's giant in many ways.
And that's what everybody has been discussing.
You know, I hardly even noticed that.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Are we getting the spoilers here?
No.
No.
I was.
No,
I
because
didn't
this
know.
has been spoiled since the first people saw this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's totally naked, and he's giant in many ways.
Well, it makes sense that after 28 years, most of them would have lost their clothes.
Thank you. That's exactly my
Kind of makes
explanation.
sense.
Why did you need that explanation?
Well, because number one, The Walking Dead. There's always people and zombies walking around with
That's
clothes.
because it's TV.
I'm just saying this is one of the most
accurate.
Yes, with the
yes.
fact that clothes deteriorate after so many years.
Yeah, very accurate. If zombies are on the British island, yeah.
But now I was worried, Katie, it wasn't scary enough for you.
It's not that it's scary.
She's a professional.
I know. No, I thought because there's an actual story here where there's not always something scary going on.
But it's tense.
It's very tense. It's very stress inducing to the point where Gina, we have these comfortable lounge chairs. We're sitting there, and I'm still sitting up like, hand motioning to myself, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Remind me to never go to a movie with you.
Why are you
I'm quiet. I just move my hands a lot.
So it has a story, contrary to what some people in this building say. and then what's his name? Ray Fiennes was. He's in
so good.
He's in a scene, a part of the movie that's kind of pivotal and it's I guess you'd almost call it a cameo role. He's
It's more than that.
He's just in it for one big scene.
No,
and
I mean, he's mentioned, and then he's in a big piece of it.
Yeah,
I think
it's not just one scene.
Yeah.
And
he's there to say, "Don't vote for me for Pope. I'm not the Pope. Don't do it." Although I would do it.
I have a name picked out.
If you're into it, I have a name picked out. But don't vote for me.
But by one scene, I mean he's in one chunk of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's quite effective, I think.
I think the filming of on the iPhones, and if you've seen the setups that they have with how the iPhones were
There are
done,
like 50 of them on a rack.
it was really well done.
I still don't know how they would do that.
It was so cool. It's a lot of editing.
It's
That's
because for the action sequences, they wanted some kind of stop motion kind of things.
In a
like,
way.
Like kind of like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Where you're like falling and.
And at the end of it, it's definitely a cliffhanger.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, you say, oh, I see. There's going to be another one.
Yeah.
I cried in a horror movie, and I'm not a cry. I'm not a crier.
Not in movies.
I cry every time in A Bride of Frankenstein when he says, "Why can I not be dead like you?"
But I mean, there's mom stuff in here.
Yeah.
There's big mom stuff in here.
Jodie Comer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she does so well
Well,
with
that's
it.
not the only mom stuff. There's a mom zombie.
Well,
That's-
don't.
now,
Now,
are
that's Bill. That's a big.
That's a
That's
spoiler.
a big spoiler.
No, not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's one of the best parts of the movie. We'll leave it at that.
All right.
It was a beautiful movie, and I was telling Gina right after, I was like, if they're going to do this again, is it going to end up being a countdown from 28 days later, or from 28 years later to
And count back down the
28
other way?
months later to 28 weeks later?
I don't know.
Because of I don't know. But the way it ends, that's what my thought process is.
The way it ended, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Me too.
Does anybody know what the next one is called?
No.
It doesn't say 28 anything later.
It's finished, I know.
And they did it all at the same time.
Yeah, it's the something castle, the something island.
And it's coming out relatively soon, I think.
Oh yeah,
Is
I
it?
have it right
Yeah,
here.
okay.
The Bone Temple.
The Bone Temple.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Oh.
And it's coming out.
We know what that is.
In January.
All right.
My birthday month.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
Traffic.
It's not a spoiler. I didn't tell you anything about the mom zombie.
But the fact that they can have babies is...
Now that's a spoiler.
Well, then why would you call it a mom zombie? All right. There you go.
Yeah, there you go in Riverton. Everybody that lives in Riverton.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody?
There's lots of people in Riverton, and they're all listening right now.
All of them?
Yeah, wave to them.
Is there a river in Riverton?
I bet.
Would it be the Jordan River? I don't know. Must be.
I don't know. Text us and let us know from Riverton.
Yeah, all you folks that are allegedly listening in Riverton.
Why would you call it Riverton if there weren't a river nearby? It must be I can't even picture where Riverton is exactly.
It's that way.
Thanks. That helps. All right, it's time for the Boner recap, I think.
Is it?
Let me look at my schedule. Yes, it is, Gary.
All right.
It's time for the Boner recap, a chance for somebody to win a prize. Who is it?
Chris is here.
Hi, Chris. Where are you calling from?
Hey, guys. I am calling from, we're from Idaho Falls, but we're in Brigham City on our way to Vegas.
Well, you drive right past the aquarium when you're...
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll have to hit that up then.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can stop here and get your tickets today. No, I don't think.
Oh, that's all right. We'll hit it on our way back then. That's fine.
Okay. Listen, Chris, what are you going to do in Vegas?
Oh, gamble, eat good food. Have you guys ever been to Oscars on Fremont Street before?
No.
No, what's that?
Yeah, I have.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I have.
Have you really?
Yeah. Steakhouse, right?
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing steakhouse.
Yeah. It's
legit.
Yeah, it's a famous steakhouse on Fremont.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
As a matter of fact, the very last time I was in Vegas, I was there, and it was phenomenal. Now that I remember.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Chris, what we'll do here is I'll read the 3 boner candidates we had, and then you tell me which one was the winner, and you'll win passes to the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. Here we go.
Cool.
Boner candidate number 1. He should get it back. Amazon has a great return policy. This is a story about a guy who he was the Amazon delivery driver stole his cat. He caught it on a doorbell camera. The delivery driver delivers a package, puts it down, and then he looks around and he notices this cat. And the driver picks up the cat and goes off with it. I guess he really liked the cat. Well, the guy's complained to Amazon, and I think he'll get his cat back because Amazon has a really good return policy. Boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family. Davis County man facing charges of sexual exploitation of a minor and voyeurism. He was caught using a hidden camera to film members of his own family without their knowledge. Members of his own family undressing and dressing and things like that. They also found a lot of nasty child stuff on his computer and his phone. That's boner candidate number 2, keeping it all in the family. And boner candidate number 3, using a 5-year-old as bait. ICE in Minnesota detained a 5-year-old Minnesota boy on Tuesday, as he returned home from school, and used him as bait. They got him and his father, and then one ICE agent said, "We're going to go up to the door of your house here. You ring the doorbell, knock on the door, see if anybody's home." So in the hopes that there were more people in there that would come out and they could detain them. Using a 5-year-old kid wearing a bunny hat. He and his dad, by the way, are in this country legally. They have all the paperwork. They have a lawyer. But ICE didn't care. They took him anyway. So who was the winner, Chris?
Number 3.
Yes, indeed. And that makes you a winner.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Listen, have a delicious steak for me at Oscars, okay?
Oh, I definitely will. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chris, hang on the line, and Katie will chat with you for a second about your tickets.
Let's see. The Welcome to Riverton sign is immediately west of the actual river on 126 South.
That's right. And it is the Jordan, isn't it? It's the Jordan River,
which makes sense.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, what do we call our town? There's a river here. Let's call it River Place.
There was already a Riverdale up north. We can't call it that.
Let's call it River City. No, River Town. Riverton.
There you go. Yeah, there you got there.
It sounds like River Town. That's kind of clever. See?
Yeah. I always wonder why towns are named what they're named. I think Springfield is one of the most common town names like that.
It is.
The Simpsons live in Springfield, but there are Springfields all over the country.
The town was originally referred to as Gardnerville because
Gardner Village is
Archibald Gardner was the first to settle.
Mm-hmm. And that's where Gardner Village is, right there on the Jordan River, in Rivertown.
Rivertown.
Mm-hmm. You know why? Do you have any idea why Salem is named Salem?
Because they had witches.
No.
No witches?
I was told it means city of peace. That's all I know. No idea why Salem is
Witches would be more fun.
It would be more fun.
And you know why Roy is named Roy, where you're from,
There was a guy named Roy from there.
It was it used to be named, it was Sandridge City.
Mhm.
And then this beloved, I think he was Baptist minister.
Yeah.
The town loved him. He was just a great guy, and his son drowned. And he was just heartbroken, and everybody in the town was heartbroken, and his son's name was Roy. So they named the town. Let's change the name of our town to honor him.
Well, what's up with Salt Lake City? What's up with that?
Yeah, why did they name it that?
We're going to have to change the name when the lake's gone?
Well, the name is wrong because the body of water out there is the Great Salt Lake. That's its official name, the Great Salt Lake. We should be the Great Salt Lake City, not just Salt Lake City. That's my opinion anyway.
Got to make my driver's license bigger.
A little bit. and it's longer to say. Where are you from?
Yes.
I'm from the Great Salt Lake City. Sounds like you're bragging.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back. Big Boy News and Opinion Window coming up after these. Stand by.
It's a new...
X96.com/live is where you can see us broadcasting live from our homes. Proof of life right there.
I just realized it's where you can see me grimacing.
Why so grimacing, Bill?
Yeah, for 19 weeks, yeah.
Well, really, I had just today, just the last half hour or so. I never get headaches. I don't ever get a headache. It's something that never has been a problem with me. And I've got a headache. I don't.
Is it this big? Does it have Excedrin written all over it?
It's not huge, but because I never get a headache, it's like just almost unbearable. And yet I realize it's not very bad. But it's just like, oh my God.
How much water are you drinking?
Yeah, you drinking enough water?
Probably not.
That's a big one. I've been getting headaches recently because I'm not drinking enough water.
Jeez.
That's
Carrie's
not
here to
bubbly
help.
water.
That's not Carrie. That's Dr. Nick.
I have a pill that will help you, Bill.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pills that would help me are downstairs.
Oh well, okay. Gina, what were you playing with? What did you have?
Well, just so school. It starts for Jonesy tomorrow, actually.
So Friday?
Yeah. Well, it's orientation day. So
okay.
And it's for all intents.
That's where the orientation day is where they tell them which direction to face.
To orient yourself, right? Yeah. So it is upon us, and Muhammad starts next week, and I had ordered some of Muhammad's uniform from Land's End. And so I was getting it out of the box yesterday and getting ready to, wash some of those clothes so they can be ready for Monday. And I'm pulling all the papers out of the box. And at the bottom of the box, there's this card. And it says, I'm showing you at x96.com/live. It says a special gift for customers of Land's End, a $100 wine voucher.
Wow.
Delivery included, it says.
Well, you have to remember, Land's End is a land where grown-ups live. So.
That's what I was going to say. It's something called nakedwines.com. And I went there, and it's like a wine of the month club. You can buy cases of wine there, and I have to claim this within 30 days to get my $100 worth of wine.
Does it have states that are excluded on it?
Well, of course Utah's excluded.
Well, I think there might be a way you can do it.
No, there's no.
You sure?
You can't ship wine. You can't ship wine.
You can to the liquor store.
Yeah, how does that work now?
I think there might be a way you can have it shipped to the liquor store.
Because Pro Flowers did the same thing. They would send, thank you for your purchase, and here's, X amount of dollars at a wine store, and I could never use them. I'd send them to Drew in California, and he used them.
Well, I posted this on Twitter, so probably somebody has stolen my codes already. I would love to know if somebody got that and is getting their $100 worth of wine. But Land's End knows what parents need when they're getting ready for school this year, and I think $100 worth of wine is a great school supply to supply for parents.
You said it. You said it's upon us. I think you said Catholic school is upon. It's upon us. Is that's a Catholic holiday I'm not familiar with?
Upon us?
What is the Catholic
Saint
holiday
upon
of
us.
upon us? Saint upon us. What is
the
that?
patron saint of quarantines is
Saint upon
Catholics. Us. Yeah. So what's here? It's happening. It's school. We're doing school.
Okay.
Now, I have never ordered a case of anything from the liquor store. Never done that.
Either.
And Sue told me that I should order a couple of cases of those sparkling wines in the can that Jimmy had for us last week. And so I just went, can I do that online, or do I need to go down there? I've never done that before.
I don't know for sure, but I know you can do it.
Yeah.
You probably need to go down there.
I think you have to go there.
And see,
or you might be able to online, because they could verify your they could verify your information online.
Yeah, this sounds like a question for Jimmy the wine guy next time we have him on.
Well, I can't wait that long, can I?
I need to drink now.
The weekend is coming, Gina.
And unfortunately, there's no other way to contact Jimmy other than just when he's on our show.
I know, right?
Yeah. Damnedest thing.
All right. One, and it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets available at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
America's richest 1% now control 31.7% of total household wealth.
What could go wrong?
The highest, it's already gone wrong.
Yeah.
The highest concentration since Federal Reserve tracking began in 1989. You know what we need to do? We need to stop the Federal Reserve from tracking this stuff.
Then it just goes away if we don't have the information.
There are $55 trillion in assets, roughly equals what the bottom 90% of Americans possess combined. Tesla CEO Elon Musk leads global wealth rankings at $667 billion. That's according to Bloomberg. Stock market gains boosted by artificial intelligence enthusiasm. Artificial intelligence, rah, rah, rah. Does that show my enthusiasm? Primarily benefit high earners who dominate investment ownership. Gallup data shows 87% of stock owners live in households earning at least $100,000 a year. Shockingly, the top 10% of earners now account for nearly half of all consumer spending.
And it's just going to continue.
Meanwhile, middle-income families face cooling housing price gains, while lower-income Americans struggle with increased debt burdens, slower wage growth of just 1.1%.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get that down to 1%. Ryan Coogler's genre-bursting drama, Sinners, amassed 16 Oscar nominations.
It's a record.
The most for any movie in history, as Gina said, our record. Topping the previous record shared by, do you know which movies, Gina? 2.
Titanic?
3, actually. Titanic is 1. 1950's All About Eve. And 2016's La La Land.
Oh, yeah.
The tally includes a major showing above the line with nods in Best Picture, Lead Actor for Michael B. Jordan, Supporting Actor Delroy Lindo, Supporting actress, Wanumi Mosaku.
I still haven't seen it.
It's
I need
pretty
to
damn
watch
good.
It. Maybe this weekend.
Pretty damn good. Director and original screenplay, both for Ryan Coogler, and indicates serious strength opposite presumed frontrunner, One Battle After Another, which runs close behind with double-digit nominations. I think it had
13 or 14.
something like that. Yeah, is now One Battle After Another is the winner of Best Picture prizes from both Critics' Choice and Golden Globes. Already in its April release, Sinners became the highest-grossing original movie domestically in 15 years, going back to Christopher Nolan's Inception after a road to theatrical release trailed by industry skepticism and controversy. Everybody said, "Oh, this movie's not going to do well." People just didn't have any faith in it at all, and it caught on, and really when I went to see it, I really didn't know what I was going to go see, and it was a surprise. It was quite a surprise, and it was very gripping. Timothée Chalamet, has earned. By the way, are you supposed to say Timothy? Or is it Timothée?
Timothée
Chalamet.
I mean, nobody says it that way.
It's got he's got two E's on the end of his first
French.
name and a little
Timothée
Chalamet has earned his third Best Actor nomination. That's pretty amazing. His latest nomination is for his turn as table tennis protege, not protege. That's the wrong use of the word. Table tennis master Marty Mauser in Joss Safdie's sports dramedy Marty Supreme. At 30 years old, Chalamet has become the youngest male actor to earn 3 acting nominations. His previous bids were for Call Me By My Name, which made him the third youngest nominee ever, and A Complete Unknown just last year, or 2024. In addition to the Best Actor nomination, Chalamet is also nominated for Best Picture as a producer, alongside Eli Bush, Ron Bronstein, Josh Safdie, and Anthony Katagas. At 30 years and 26 days old, he is the youngest person ever to be double nominated for producing and acting in the same year. The person who did it, Warren Beatty, last did that.
Really?
Produced a movie that he also acted. He was nominated for acting and producing the same movie. Let's see. Chris Pratt is the star of this new movie, Mercy. Revealed that though his given name is Christopher Michael Pratt, he had another idea for a name when breaking into Hollywood. I was going to name myself Christo, he said.
Christo Pratt?
Just drop the P-H-E-R.
Yeah. I had a name tag that said Christopher, but this is at a Bubba Gump Shrimp Company where I was working, but the P-H-E-R part got rubbed off, so it just said Christo. And everyone called me Christo for a long time. When I was working at the Bubba Gump, the new employees all thought my name was Christo as well. While the name caught on in the service industry, the Guardians of the Galaxy star admitted it didn't quite catch on in Hollywood. As I navigated being discovered and brought to Los Angeles to follow my dreams, part of me thought in earnest, maybe I'll just go by Christo. But he just stuck. He took the O off, the T-O off, and he's just Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. Let's see. Metallica is releasing a Dr. Martens shoes.
Martens?
Yeah, Doc Martens releasing a Metallica-themed footwear collection. Our first creative partnership with the masters of heavy metal and titans of thrash, Metallica, the company wrote of the collaboration, adding that they are reworking some of our foundational silhouettes in homage to a band that still delivers music for the outcast and marginalized, even as they have dominated the charts. The 8-Eye Boot comes in 2 versions, a standard edition with artwork from Metallica's 1988 Damaged Justice tour by visual artist Pushhead, and a black-on-black exclusive available only on Metallica.com, inspired by the band's 1991 self-titled Black Album. And then the 3-Eyed Shoe displays artwork from Damage Incorporated and some other stuff.
When did that Doc Martens store open up in the Gateway?
Oh, is there one there now?
There was.
Now?
There was.
Oh,
because we did ads for them, and that's when I got my first pair and my only pair of Doc Martens that I still have to this day.
That was a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, you mean in the mall that isn't there anymore, or the Gateway?
The Gateway, which is the mall that isn't there anymore.
No.
The
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Is that what you're thinking?
Crossroads is what.
No, it was at the Gateway.
Yeah,
Because I think I got my first Doc Martens at Crossroads.
Yeah.
I think that's where it was.
I just remember we were doing ads for them, and that's when I got my first pair.
That was a while ago.
And I still have those, but I need.
Well, you don't wear them out.
That's the thing, and I need new laces because one of the laces broke. The shoes are fine.
Yeah, the shoes never wear out.
They never wear out.
I got mine at whatchamacallit store in Crossroads. Carol and Bernard, Jeff Bernard. What was the name of that store?
In Crossroads?
We used to do ads for them as well.
Oh, I know what you're.
They had a chalk garden. That was a trolley.
Not chalk garden. It was.
They had a tarantula in there in a terrarium.
I can see the store in my head, but I can't think of the name.
Somebody will know. That's where I got mine.
Yeah.
Somebody says there's a Doc Marten store at Fashion Place. You can go there and get some laces.
Katie says I spent part of my very first paycheck being the producer of this show. Bought my first pair of Doc Martens.
Oh, so the chalk garden was JMR Chalk Garden.
Yeah.
The store in Crossroads was just JMR.
Mm-hmm.
They just called it JMR. JMR. That's where you could get mustard-colored shorts.
Mustard-colored shorts.
Yeah. Yes. This is an in-joke. Yeah. Let's see. We're done here except to tell you. No, I don't have anything else to tell you. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
Weather.
Nope.
So today we'll still have some of that crummy air. 42 for a high. This storm system's coming through, which is not going to be a storm. It's just going to blow the air out, and so we'll have cleaner air and colder temperatures this weekend. Mostly sunny. Tomorrow, high of 35. Same on Sunday. Same on Monday, it looks like. We build back up into the upper 40s by next week, which means we'll probably have more bad air and no snow, I hate to report.
Okay, I suppose. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back after these.
Don't miss a single moment of
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Just this quickly, I thought it was a list, but it's a survey.
Oh, it's a survey. Okay, I won't play the list bit.
I don't know how I feel about being surveyed.
Oh, it's okay. The survey's been done already, Bill. You can just comment on. I think I know what you will say about this survey.
Really?
According to research, half men, 50% of men, admit that women who wear a lot of makeup repel them.
No, I love it.
No, you
I
don't.
love that
I know
makeup.
you
I love it caked on. I want women to make their makeup look as whorish as possible.
St. Ives conducted research that included 1,000 women and 550 men. They found that 40% of men think that women generally wear too much makeup.
I like it when they wear so much makeup. I like it when they wear makeup on their face and even make up their hands and their arms.
45% of the male participants saying that all the makeup women wear is the stuff that turns guys off completely. Not far behind makeup in the turn-off department, 33% say fake tans.
Yeah, I could understand that one for sure.
Bright red lipstick came in at 5%. And lastly...
Ooh, I love bright red lipstick.
That actually kind of surprises me.
Lastly, faux eyelashes and thick eyebrows.
I don't understand. Okay, so I've seen a lot of, not a lot, but there is a certain trend for women wearing eyelashes that are so big.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah,
now, I have fake eyelashes.
Oh, okay.
But they don't
But
look
they look
fake.
fine.
like
no.
it, do they?
I only wore fake eyelashes for my wedding, and they were like the magnetic ones with the eyeliner.
These are just a natural. It's just supposed to look like
You know what would make them look better? You know what would make them look better? Is if you wore bright red lipstick.
So you're telling me, Gina, you don't want a big fan over your eye where you can't Have you ever seen those blow in the wind? It's so funny.
And it's hard to keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get why they do that. It's just too
I feel like they'd be super uncomfortable because I don't like eyelashes in the first place.
You know what I like? Speaking of facial hair on women, I like the monobrow. I'm really
You're into.
Who was it? It was one of the Breakfast Club people that had the monobrow.
One of the Breakfast Club,
like
Ali Sheedy or
Ali Sheedy?
One of them. I don't remember who it was, but had the monobrow.
You were into the monobrow.
Oh, Brooke Shields had the monobrow.
I mean, she had good eyebrows.
She actually had monobrow for a while. Then her mother made her fix it, I think.
I think women wear makeup because they like makeup.
Yeah, a lot of it is that.
I don't think women wear it because they think
this
men
will
are going
bring
to
a
like
man.
this.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wear mascara because I am a redhead, so my eyelashes are red, so it looks like I don't have eyelashes.
Your eyelashes are red?
Well, my hair's red.
My hair's red.
That's freaky.
It's the same with my leg hair.
I don't want to know about your...
It's a leg.
Don't go any further with this.
So I wear black. I mean, technically I should wear brown to make it look more natural, but I do wear black mascara to just look like I have something there.
Now, what about? I mean, I don't mind a little makeup on. It's like if you're going to go out to dinner, and you come into the room and your wife has put on a little bit of makeup, and you go, oh,
a little bit.
That's kind of nice.
Well, I was going to say, Gina, I know I could see your eyeshadow and stuff, but it's very subtle, and I do like it.
I only put a little bit on.
Yeah, and you don't need it. You don't need a lot.
I wear a tinted moisturizer. I don't do foundation.
Yep, fair.
A little bit of eyeshadow.
Is that on your face?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I'm allergic to so much makeup out there,
Yeah.
and I don't wear it. You get if you see a full face of mine, it's eyes, it's eyeshadow and mascara and eyeliner, and that's really it.
I try not to wear anything. I don't.
Although there are pictures of Bill, and I'm sure we will address this when we talk about Salt Lake Acting Company.
Yes.
There are photos of Bill in full drag makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a framed one hanging at the Salt Lake
I think
Acting.
so. Yeah, I think it's still there.
All right, 9:36.
I am very nearly an empty nester.
Yes.
Festus, 10 years ago, out, gone, doing his thing.
You know, if you're an empty nester, you need to get more eggs.
I don't have any more eggs.
Oh.
My eggs
Yeah,
are gone. Jonesy, my daughter, my middle child, up, out, gone. And Mohammed, my youngest, is a senior in high school and graduating this year.
Yeah.
He'll never leave home.
No. He's not home now. I never see him. But I feel kind of bad for Mohammed because I've noticed that my husband and I are over-parenting him now that he's the last one home.
He's the only one.
What do you mean by over-parenting?
Well, we have a tendency to knock on his door. Mohammed, okay. Today I'm going to need you to, take the dogs for a walk and pick up your room and and empty the dishwasher or whatever.
Okay.
And then I go do something. And then Joe comes downstairs and knocks on Mohammed's door. Mohammed, I'm going to need you to take the dogs for a walk.
You need to coordinate. That's all. Just coordinate.
This poor kid gets double teamed.
Oh, that poor guy.
And so we have come up with a safe word because almost every day there is something like, yeah, Dad was just in here. We were just talking about that. I know I need to do XYZ thing. Yeah, Mom was just here. So we have come up with a safe word.
Let me guess. It's ovulate. No?
It's Pellegrino.
Oh. Okay.
There was a Pellegrino bottle close by when we were discussing this because Joe and I were like feeling bad. Like he's not here much longer and we don't want to irritate the hell out of him for the last couple months.
Oh, the poor kid. Oh. It's so awful to have to say, yeah, I know, Dad. Mom just told me that. Okay, thanks.
So I got a text from Joe this morning because Joe wasn't home last night. He was up at the farm.
Okay.
And he said, Mohammed has I gave Mohammed instructions this morning, and he didn't even tell me to Pellegrino. And I said he should have. I talked to him twice last night, and I called him this morning. We're all telling him this.
Well, maybe he likes it.
He's so patient with us. He's not like,
Maybe.
I've already heard this 3 times. He's like, yes, I will. I'll do X, Y, Z. And it's not like he doesn't do the things that we ask, so we have to keep asking him over and over.
Well, see, here's what I get. I say things like, "What was the earthquake like?" It was an earthquake.
You get no details?
No details about anything.
I am shocked that Mohammed has not turned into like a grumpy teenager. Because I would get irritated if I were asked the same thing multiple times a day. This is what's happening, and this is where I'm going, and this is what I'm doing, and I talked to Dad about this already.
Here's the worst example of that I've ever seen in my life. When I was in high school, my best friend Scott Geary, and I would spend a lot of time with him at his house in his basement. We would just do stuff, and his mother would periodically come to the basement door from upstairs and go, "Scott," and Scott would go, "What? Scott, what? Scott, what?" Oh, never mind. That happened constantly.
Maybe she had fallen and she couldn't get up.
Did she want him to come upstairs?
Oh, never mind. You never knew.
You never knew.
Well, that's why the words front and center work well in that situation.
Report.
Yep.
His mother was a lovely woman, a little spacey from time to time.
But I never thought I would get this way, because I thought when my youngest would be gone and I was empty nest, I'd be like, yeah, that's great. They're out. They're doing their thing. That's what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting sad about him.
Yeah,
leaving.
you were some years ago. You were talking about how you were kind of looking forward to it.
Well, it's Gina, I can tell you how wonderful it is to have a 25-year-old and a 22-year-old living at home. It's great.
Well, you don't ever have to miss them. They're always there. I mean, I want them to leave. That's what they're supposed to do.
How will I ever be able to miss them if they don't go away?
Exactly.
But it's we're over parenting, because I think we're both in that mode of he's only going to be here a few more months, and so this I'm just putting out a public apology to Mohammed. I'm sorry, your parents.
So when are you going to start thinking about moving to a smaller house?
Oh, I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
You don't have a big house.
No.
All those empty bedrooms.
No, but we have a plan for.
You're going to Airbnb it?
We're gonna
get some foster children.
We've lived in that house for 16 years.
Okay.
And we're gonna renovate it after he leaves.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Turn it into one big play palace. No rooms.
Make that kitchen bigger or something like that.
I mean, I get an office.
You get an office?
Why don't you have an office now?
That's for all of her work papers.
My work papers, I don't have anywhere for my work papers. I don't have an office now because they're bedrooms for. So Jonesy's room is still her room. We haven't undone that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because she comes home for Christmas
every now and then.
So now,
but her room is going to become.
There's a bedroom. There's only one bedroom downstairs and two upstairs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or 3 upstairs.
We have 3 upstairs, one downstairs.
So which one will be your office?
Jonesy's room.
Mm.
And it's painted pink right now. And she said, "You're not going to paint it, are you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to have a pink office. I don't want a pink office."
What?
And she was a little sad. So I think what I'm going to do, the inside of the closet is painted pink. I think for her, I will just leave
the inside of the closet.
Yeah, so when she gets nostalgic for her pink bedroom, I can say
make sure that the rest of the walls are black. Paint everything else black.
But yeah, I get an office. I don't know what I'm going to do in there.
Well, I was going to say for your work papers.
I don't think you're going to go in there. What you're going to do is your husband will say, hey, honey, where are those papers that you had, those work papers? Oh, they're in my office if you want to get them.
No, I think I'm going to The idea is that it could be a studio if I needed that.
An artist studio?
No, like a recording studio.
Recording.
Oh, that's when. When you start doing your folk music career.
No, like podcasting or something. Like that. You know, when this isn't happening anymore and I need to do something else.
How long do you think she'll be coming back home?
But it won't be pink. Whatever my little studio is, it won't.
Does Muhammad have an exit strategy?
Well, so he's applied at all the colleges. We're just waiting to get the list
hear.
of them back and then make decisions.
All right.
I will keep you posted.
Please do.
Pellegrino. It's a secret word.
Yeah,
Mom Pellegrino. Okay.
Maybe he's just going to start leaving a bottle of Pellegrino outside of his door.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like you with your Diet Coke cans that you leave lying around to remind you of things.
It works.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, when somebody comes down and tells him what to do, then you put the Pellegrino bottle outside the door.
Yeah.
Dad's already been here. I already know the drill.
Is there an emoji, a Pellegrino emoji, that he could just start sending you?
Okay.
Look into these things.
I will.
Yeah, you can nap in your office instead of the overpass. Eat your shame fries in your office.
I'm in my office.
In your work papers.
Nobody else is allowed in there.
All right. We'll take a break, play a song. We'll be back with the boner of the week. Stand by.
You know, I'm really proud of one of our former interns, Dawson. You remember Dawson?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dawson, he's been working with me on some other projects. And on Saturday, we did an event at Ken Sanders Rare Books down in the basement of the Leonardo Museum. And Jimmy Santangelo is involved in it, too. And it's called Literary Libations. But at any rate, we're there setting up for it. And it involves talking about books, and you have a little wine and some little snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And the audience buys tickets, and they weren't there yet. We expected about 25 or so. And they weren't there yet, and all of a sudden, one of Ken's employees said, there's a mouse over there, don't you, Ken? And Ken said, what? He said, look, and showed him a picture. He said, there's this cute little mouse running around. And Ken said, well, we better do something about that. We've got people coming. You don't want to have people sitting there and then all of a sudden a mouse runs across the floor. It would be distracting at the very least. And so attempts were then made to capture this mouse, and I thought, this is never going to happen.
Oh.
It's never going to happen. And Jimmy was trying to catch it. The employee was trying to catch it.
Somebody videoing this? I
Well,
want to see video.
Actually, I don't know why I should have done it, but I didn't. I was busy. I had my attention divided. But all of a sudden, then everybody seemed to stop trying to catch the mouse. And then Dawson or I said, there he is right there. And he was like just 10 feet away from me. And it was just a little
fella.
Little tiny brown mouse, maybe. It was a baby, I think. It was just really little. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden Dawson springs into action and nobody wanted to hurt the mouse. Everybody's going, no, we don't want to hurt it. Don't hurt it. Don't hurt it. I mean, you could have just squashed it with your foot, it was that small. But Dawson, he had this plastic bag, a big plastic bag, and he's down on his hands and knees trying to get this mouse and he did.
He caught it.
He got the mouse to run into this plastic bag.
Wow. Did he happen to have a piece of cheese on him?
Dawson? No, I don't think so. I think Dawson, if you get close enough to Dawson, you'll find that he always smells like cheese.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But he caught this little mouse in the plastic bag, and then he and Ken said, "Come on, we'll take him outside." And they took him outside, where I'm sure a bird ate him, or
swooped right down. Yeah.
One of my kids' favorite books when they were little was called Library Mouse.
Library Mouse.
About a mouse that lived in the library and loved the books and loved going to story time, listening to the librarian.
You know what mice love about books? Chewing the pages up and ruining them.
No, this book he loved the
He was a
stories.
literary mouse.
Yes.
And Ken says, yeah, I see him. I'll see a mouse down here every once in a while. They're just around, but they're. It always makes me feel bad when you have to trap them. I've been in situations where people have had, the bam and.
Yeah.
Ken says he says I won't do that. I use live traps if I have to, and I'll take them outside. I don't. And then somebody said, I don't think anything about squishing spiders, but I couldn't do it to a mouse. And I said,
well, there's more goo.
Yeah, you should be in my house because we don't squish spiders in my house even. It's always, oh, look at the little spider. Let's get him and take him outside. That's what happens at my place.
In my house, it's if you're in my house, it's my house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to squish you outside. We don't squish things outside. That's your house.
Gina, you built
my house.
You built your house on top of their house. I mean, really, if you think about it.
We colonized?
They lived there before you did. You're the intruders.
Yeah, you're the British colony.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But anyway, he was safe and sound.
I saw your pictures on your social medias of your trip.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
It was a quick trip. Santa Barbara. Joe surprised me and said for our anniversary, we're going to Santa Barbara because they have a new direct flight. We're always looking for, we want to go somewhere for the weekend. It's got to be quick flight, and it's like an hour from here to Santa Barbara.
But what's in Santa Barbara?
Well, we wanted to go there because of the flight, but also my grandparent.
Flight to Denver's quick, too.
Yeah, but that's
for you.
Yeah, for me.
You can go there in a second.
Yeah.
Now, Santa Barbara is beautiful.
It is.
I think it's like 70 degrees year-round there.
I love it. I love it there.
Like Carrie's brother-in-law used to live there, and the first thing I said to Carrie this morning is, why did he move from there?
Well, he lived in that area.
Yeah.
That was one of his areas that he had to cover, but that meant that we would go out and visit him, and then we would go to Santa Barbara.
And Sue sent me all of these restaurant recommendations, and they were things like Julia Louis-Dreyfus likes to eat here. Like it's like Oprah lives there. And
did you go to the place on the beach with the seafood?
Yeah.
Henry's
we went
on
there
Henry's Beach.
The first
just
day
beautiful.
we went there for lunch.
Just beautiful.
Santa Barbara means Saint Barbara.
Yeah. So we went to the Mission because my grandparents used to go there every year on their anniversary and take a picture.
Oh, that's the first thing that came up when I Googled Santa Barbara was a picture of that mission.
Of the mission.
And your grandparents.
Yeah. And if you go to my social media, my Facebook and everything, you can see that. But so at the Mission, as we took the tour of the Mission, and it's beautiful old building. And then, of course, exit through the gift shop, which is what you do. And they have these, and I sent this to Katie. I don't know if she has it.
Well, I've got it if Katie doesn't have it.
So
there it is.
They have these Franciscan wine bottle covers.
Those are creepy.
They're $18.95 now. So
Franciscan.
Well, the monks. Yeah,
they're the monk hoods and
with the robe and the
brown
the
robe and hood.
But I took a picture of it, and I said, I'm going to send this to Carrie because they look like Jawas. And Joe took my phone out of my hand, and he colored in little yellow eyes.
Gave him yellow eyes. And I said that if they sold them that way, they would sell hundreds of them.
I think people might buy them just as is because they look like
What are they for?
They're wine. Like if you're giving a gift of a wine, it kind of is a
you put it over the bottle
cover.
Oh. Okay.
I would get one of those, though, if it was Jawas.
But so what I thought, Carrie, because we have this thing now where we don't buy each other things.
Yeah.
We see things and think of you. And I saw this and I thought, if I were buying Carrie things, I would have bought him one of those.
That's right.
Little Jawa.
You should have got me one, and I would have figured out a way to have the yellow eyes on it.
I should have.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't buying each other.
Come on,
not.
Jerry.
We're not.
That's the rule.
Tell you what, I will go to Santa Barbara and get one.
Okay.
Rob Lowe lives there, too.
Yeah, it's big, celebrity. I didn't see any celebrities.
The place on Hendry's Beach, though, is just lovely, though.
What's it called?
I can't remember now. You have to kind of walk to get to
You
it.
went there, Gina. What's it called?
I don't remember the names of these places.
Boathouse or something like
the
that.
boathouse. Yeah, no, that's
Is
what
it the
is.
boathouse?
The boathouse. Yeah.
Just beautiful. All right.
No, but yeah, if you're looking for a quick getaway, I highly recommend Santa.
All right. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 9:55. Let's get to Boner of the Week.
That's why Dave the Flower Guy is here. Right?
Yep.
Hi, David. How are you?
Fine.
Dave, are you ready to do Boner of the Week?
Yeah.
Dave is, he's been doing this for years and years for us now because we just don't feel competent to decide something so important. So we turned to the wisest man we could find, and that happened to be Dave at the time. And we will now read all the Boner candidates from the past week. And Dave, you've heard all of them, right?
Yep.
And he will pick the one he thinks is the worst, the Boner of the Week. And David, you got flowers today?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll be selling flowers around town. If you see Dave on his...
I'll go get him at Ivy's.
You'll go pick him up at Ivy's up on 3rd South and
Yeah.
about, what is that, 4th East?
Yeah.
4th East.
Oh.
Yeah, and then so look for Dave around town. Here we go. Boner candidate number 1, David. The Kenosha killer emerges as clueless as ever. Kyle Rittenhouse resurfaced. He's the twerp that killed 2 people in Wisconsin after there were protests going on. Was it the George Floyd?
Mhm.
He showed up with a long gun and ended up killing a couple of people, and he was exonerated. He got off. Now he's back. He was silent for a while. Now he's back saying, "Don't drink fluoridated water because it makes you gay." Yeah, you've got to drink clean water. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. The boys party down to Yay, and they're taking our country back. This is a video which featured a bunch of these so-called right-wing influencers. The Tate brothers, and they're playing Kanye West's Heil Hitler, and they're dancing to it and doing the Hitler salute, and then they show up at a nightclub and they say, "Play the song Heil Hitler for us. We're taking our country back," they said. Boner candidate number 3 from Wednesday was Mike Lee, who said a couple of times, when Charlie Kirk is convicted, when Tyler Robinson is convicted of killing Charlie Kirk, he should be executed in public. Public execution is what Mike wants. So get the TV cameras. Maybe we can do it at a big stadium, the biggest stadium we have. Sell tickets. Wouldn't that be great? Public execution. That's our Senator, Mike Lee. Number 4 from yesterday, right-wing radio scum competing to see who is the worst. These are, again, a bunch of right-wing influencers and radio hosts, one named Pierce Outlaw. They've come up with an acronym for, it's based on that Ms. Good who was killed in Minneapolis. These kind of women are awful women. That stands for affluent, white, female, urban liberals. And Boner candidate number 5 from today, using a 5-year-old as bait. ICE in Minnesota using a 5-year-old kid to try and lure people out of a house. Dave, which one is the Boner of the Week?
Number 3.
Mike Lee.
Mike Lee.
There you go. That's your Boner of the Week. Thank you, David.
Thanks,
You're
Dave.
welcome.
Mike Lee.
Let's do the promo and crawl towards the exit, shall we? We know you must be sad the weekend is here.
Yeah, 2 whole days with no Radio from Hell show.
Cheer up, little friend of the program.
We'll be back on Monday with Boner of the Day, Beat Gina, and Geek News.
See, everything's going to be okay.
Radio from Hell, making everything okay. Monday morning here on X96.
All right. We'll see you at Squatters on Sunday. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
He's too tall to be James Bond.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.